Last time on Deithrulia, our team has ventured through the harsh woods of Wupikan and after retrieving the relic and found something very sinister. A group of folks trafficking slaves across the land for some kind of nefarious purpose. And after escaping the bad end of a deal with someone assumably from said group, our party now heads to the elven capital, hidden in the woods, to try and seek help for this precarious situation our team has found themselves in. Will they be able to receive help of any kind, or will they be all on their own to either fight or flight against the villains known as the slave traders? Let us find out and see.
Go.
So,
Rule number 1: always have a hireling to take the trap for you.
rule number 2.
And,
All right, guys.
Are we live?
Yeah, we live. It's showtime.
Yeah, it's live.
Let's go.
X gonna give it to ya. What? Was that a callback nobody asked for? That was a callback nobody asked for. That's my bad.
Amazing. But yeah, if the music is too loud or too quiet on stream, let me know and I'll update it. But for now, let us get to the gaming.
Could be a little louder, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't hear you if you're speaking right now.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Oh,
are
the
you
music-
speaking?
the music,
I'm
that's what I was
speaking.
talking about, 'cause I was checking in.
Yeah, he's speaking.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Can is this better?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just gotta turn you up on
All
my
right.
end as well.
Okay, sounds good. For now, though, when we last left off, the group when you met the elves at this point, and now they are going to lead you to a caravan that will secretly take you all to the location of their kingdom, because they do not wish for others to find out where their location is so easily.
Reasonable enough.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, I'm not even here. So
Yep.
Just us three and
Yep.
Butterfly.
Yep. All that's here right. All the people who are here right now are Percival, Nyquist, and Michael.
and we
Yep.
might be getting a Fae in soon.
Yes.
Another
soon.
Fae, you mean?
We'll pretend they're hiding in a
Oh, yeah,
backpack.
no.
I'm just
I'm-
glad that we're not playing Changeling the Dreaming right now, because if we were playing
Can't
Changeling
believe
the
it.
Dreaming right now, let's just say the perceptions of the Changeling would probably be a bit different in that case, because let's just say Vampires of the Masquerade is a significantly different game from 5e.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Wow.
never played it, I just know that you can manipulate matter and do crazy nonsense like that with magic.
Yep.
While we're traveling, I'm probably gonna be talking with the elves, just like catching up on news of what's been happening in the Elven Kingdom while I've been gone.
All right. They'll probably just let you know general stuff, and overall, outside of a few things, it's mostly more or less the same old.
And I'd probably also be pushing like, have you guys heard news of this slaving ring before now, or is this the first you've heard of it?
We've only heard rumors, and I'm not sure if it was out shame or disgust or what, but just the rulers were in denial of it. Hopefully this will finally have them take action.
Okay. Guess it's gonna be a lot of talks with mom and dad today.
Mm-hmm. And as you reach this point on the map, I will now shift maps. Whoa. So I'm just gonna. So basically, this is way lower than where the point it would be on the map. Like, there's technically an entire second map that's supposed to be in between, but to save time, I'm just gonna have you all get carted all the way down here.
Wow.
And it is at this point that they open up the insides and they open up all the flaps that were shielding your view from where you were going, and now you are all here.
Oh, missed it.
And as you approach, the guards do their regular inspection. They come up, they look inside, they see you all, nod, and they let you all in to the Elven capital of Ironborn.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna spell that out in
Alright, what
the
do we
Discord for you.
At
Ah.
some point, I will need you guys also to talk with my parent, because this is quite big news. But
Also,
maybe
at this
you
point
guys
of
should
time,
have a-
it is nighttime. The sun is like just now
it's
setting,
nighttime.
kind of thing. So it's Mao's probably. You might want to wait until.
I did not know that when I started saying that. I look over at the guards and ask them, "Are you able to provide lodging for me and my friends for the night so that we can talk to my parents tomorrow?"
Oh, but of course.
Thank
Though
you.
there is one thing that you need to know about that I've heard. That one of the guards told me on the way in.
And that would be?
Apparently, there was some kind of person shouting your name as when some person came and discovered this place all on their own volition. So naturally, they were captured. However, as they're being pulled away, they were shouting some of your compatriots' name and yours.
Does
Wait,
he happen to look like an opossum or maybe a drow?
I think he said it was a drow. Yes.
Ah, yes.
Sounds
I believe
familiar
his
then?
name's Barrow. There were some complications, with some sleep magic, and yeah, we had to have him catch up with us. I didn't expect him to be able to track us this far. He's not a risk as far as I know. I will vouch for him myself.
Oh, well, then you better go find the guards and and have them lead you to
Okay.
the cells he's at.
If one of you guys could please help my companions find lodging, as they're not familiar with here, and if
I mean, we
I
can
can
all
go
go
with you to the
help them.
gods.
I don't see why we have to leave.
Very well. And then he will lead everyone who's coming with to onto the cells, right on the outs and right nearby the entranceway and down underneath the ground a little bit. And then you'll meet up with a certain familiar drow.
How did you find this place? It's a hidden secret.
Yeah, how are you getting yourself in all this trouble?
I think it was probably just the wrong place at the wrong time.
How
They were
about we talk
probably
about
looking
this?
for us
But,
and happened to get lost.
The sentry should have murdered you before you even got close.
Well,
Pleasant thought.
It's
how
just
about no,
the
no,
truth.
no, no. I'll explain myself later. Let's just sleep for tonight. It's been a while since I've had a comfortable bed.
I think
I
that
look
makes
over at the
sense.
guards and say, I'll be taking Barrow with us. He's our last party companion. He might have news that Mother and Father would like to know.
He kind of just stares at you, stares at Barrow, stares back at you. All
Okay,
right,
well, I guess
but if
we
he does
should-
anything wrong, it's on you.
Well, we are gonna go find our lodgings for the night.
Very well.
Ugh.
And he unlocks the door and lets Barrow out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
and
take
here are all
Thank
your
you very much.
belongings. And he just kind of shoves them at you.
Thank
Clearly
you.
not pleased with you
Much
getting away so
appreciated.
easily.
Since we didn't actually design this own will, I would just take them probably to like some inn that I knew about from childhood that has reasonable prices.
Sounds good.
And then just pay for everybody's room for the night, whatever that costs.
Mm-hmm. They'll probably try to insist that it's on the house, considering it's your first time back in so long.
Guys, please let me pay you.
No, but it's such a good. It's so good to see you. It's the least I can do for tonight, at least.
Say okay, but please don't be doing me favors just because of my parents.
Oh
The
no,
whole
no, no.
point
Of
me
course
leaving
not.
was to make my own path.
Of course not.
I
Of course
appreciate
not.
your hospitality. We shouldn't be here too long, hopefully.
Yes, yes.
And then I just hand everybody their room keys. I'm assuming we'd probably split like 2, 2, and 1.
Actually, you could probably do 3 and 2, considering how tiny Butterfly is.
Okay. And then I know I'd probably go straight to sleep being exhausted. 'Cause
I
it's a
would
pretty hard
too.
journey.
Barrow would as well.
Is everybody good to just go to sleep for the night?
Yeah. I don't have anything else to do.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
And so everyone rests. And also, I just realized I need to actually do a music change.
Yes. Also, Butterfly is here now, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think she might still be getting ready. She just wanted to hop in so she could hear us.
yeah, that checks out.
Fair enough, fair enough.
But for now, the sun rises and a very familiar sight to you echoes out in the town, Michael. Of elven children running around enjoying themselves, people walking about going about their way, and all of this high elf society just functioning together in almost perfect harmony. The only difference you notice this time is that whenever they see one of your compatriots, they have various mixed reactions.
Well,
I'm
that's
sorry,
interesting.
guys.
You definitely feel like an outsider here.
Yeah, they don't get outsiders much outside of the Fey variety.
You know, feels
They
just like home.
They don't consider me an outsider because I'm the ward of the king and queen. But even when my tutor came in, she was a fairy, not much unlike butterfly, I never think. What was her name? Petal. Yeah, she even got some weird looks despite being Fae because she wasn't common to this area in the beginning. But you might get the odd look, but nobody's gonna be violent with you. These elves are generally peaceable people unless they're provoked. I would
Okay.
encourage you to look around. I need to catch up with my parents before court is held today. I haven't seen them in 3 or 4 years.
So don't provoke the elves. Got it.
Don't provoke them. There's always performances going around and stories you've probably never heard before. I would
Ooh, stories I've
encourage
not
you.
heard before. That's pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
stories lost to all but the elves because of time.
Definitely go check some of those out.
Yeah, and don't worry, like, they realize you don't speak Elvish, they'll probably speak to you in Common.
That would be useful. I cannot speak that.
Yeah, they'll probably speak to you in Common just to start. But if you hear them speaking in Elvish, they're probably making fun of you, but don't worry. They make fun of the other elves too.
Hmm.
I already feel that.
I didn't mean other elves like that. Like, it's just gossip
You've made your
and
point.
information can be currency here. So, like, we'll even gossip about our own, like, best friends if it's a currency we can use.
Why would you give currency away?
Um,
I guess if you're using it or something.
just information is powerful here.
So as outsiders, then we're practically rolling in it, right?
Yeah, maybe with the children. The children love to hear tales from lands they haven't seen, but like the sentries and stuff, they get to roam most of the continent, so they hear stories from time to time.
Sounds like free lunch either way.
Yeah, yep. I will see you guys. It's morning right now. The king and
The audience would probably
should
be
be
sometime after lunch.
yeah, after lunch. So, I am going to tell one of the town gods shortly after lunch to bring you to meet me in court, okay? And then I would just kind of wave over to one of the guards and to get their attention and tell them you could bring my friends to court after lunch. That would be very much appreciated. They have important information for the king and queen, but I must go
Understood.
and catch up with them first.
Mm.
I'd make my
So be
way
it.
towards the court.
Yep. So, before we cut to Michael, does anybody want to do anything?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I have a very specific thing that I came to this town for. Barrow's gonna, from his coat, pull up a family photo, and he's gonna start asking anyone if he's seen the woman in the photo.
All right. Feel free to roll investigation.
Investigation. All right.
Well, actually, do you think there'd be a better stat for other investigation for this check?
No.
All right.
I rolled a 10.
You ask around, but for the people you do hear from, you don't hear too much about it.
Saddening.
So based on who you're talking with, you hear various different remarks such as, "Those are some of the first drow I've seen in a long while," or I don't know why there'd be a drow here in Erenborn," and other comments like that.
I'll just reply to them in Elvish, just thank you and keep on moving on.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anyone else?
I could theoretically look for some work to do in the off time. I have proficiency with Tinker's tools, so I can restore hit points to objects.
All right. Feel free to roll perception to see if you can find anything that could possibly need helping.
17. Anybody with, like, any crossbows that need restringing, stuff like that?
You do notice that at one point on one of the sides of the walls, you see someone kind of trying to messily patch up a hole in the wall that seem to have been caused by a big beast ramming into the wall on the outside.
Okay. That's more the work of a stonemason than a tinkerer, though.
Oh, these are wooden walls.
Oh, these are wooden walls? Okay, so
You're in the
that
middle
would
of the
be
forest.
more of a carpenter. That'd be more of a carpenter thing, then.
Got it.
I was thinking more like a small object, but like, I
Got
guess
it.
a wall is technically an object. Let me double check what I have written down for what Tinker's tools can do. When you inspect a damaged object, you gain knowledge of... using investigation, I can inspect a damaged object to gain knowledge of how it was damaged and how long ago. Restore 10 hit points to damaged objects for each hour of work. For any object, you need access to the raw materials required to repair it. For metal objects, you need access to an open flame hot enough to make the metal pliable.
Considering it's just wood and he has all the... and the person who's there is working on the stuff, I'd say there's enough for you to help out.
Yeah, sure, why not just show some good faith with the community and help repair a wall?
Mm-hmm. So how do you approach him?
I say, hello.
Oh, hello.
Would you like some help with that?
Oh, you sure you can help?
Yeah, I have tools on me. I can help.
Oh, sure. I guess I couldn't say no to the help.
Yeah, I'm just trying to show goodwill is all.
Yeah, he seems kind of surprised to see a not high elf in this high elf city, but is welcoming of the help all the same.
All right. Oh yeah, so I don't need to make an insight roll to pick up that they are uneasy about me not being a high elf.
Yeah, just it's painted on his face.
I can just be like, oh, don't worry, the changeling fellow, Michael, I believe is his name.
Don't just announce that he's a
him.
changeling in public.
Oh, wait.
No, well, people in the Elven Society know
Oh.
my secret.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
was gonna say, like, isn't this where he literally grew up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
and
fair
I
enough.
think at the end of last campaign, I told you guys, but the elves all know me as Rowan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Rowan, right. Oh wait, no, my apologies. Wrong person. I'm thinking of someone else. It was Rowan who I was thinking of.
Oh. All right. And this. All right, and now you're gonna help him repair the wall.
Yeah,
Very nice.
I don't have to make a skill check or anything. It's just something you can do with proficiency.
Yep. And so you are able to help work on the wall and fix it up real good.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
And then we'll cut back to you when that finishes. Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm just gonna hang out and kinda... Rowan, as we'll call him, told me about all these cool stories people know, so I'm gonna go see if I can't trade some stories from,
All right.
my time working at the place to see if I can get any new stories here.
Got
That'd be
it.
interesting. Or at least turn into a lead, hopefully.
Yeah. So yeah, feel free to. Where would you like to search for a place to trade stories?
Probably like an inn's a pretty good spot for that. If not, just some places that's public, people are chatty, so like a store,
Yep.
that type of place.
All right. Feel free to roll.
Guess who?
Is it
You.
persuasion,
Oh.
investigation,
I'd say.
deception?
Finally here.
I'd say persuasion or investigation could be good. Right.
Okay. Did that? Why did it not roll on there? Okay, well it did. It just took a sec.
Yep.
There is something wrong with my roll 20 for some
Oh.
reason.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's a classic. Ooh. Satisfying.
All right. You are able to easily find some people to talk to and trade stories with. You find a few people who find your stories interesting and trade some of their stories with yours.
Yeah,
telling
you don't have to particularly explain everything. It's just, something
Yeah.
I'll note down.
I'm just gonna tell you a
For later.
few extremely short synopsises. Like, for example,
Yeah.
the story of how the town was founded, or story of the High Elves' work in the Great Cataclysmic War, and a few other things like that.
I will note that down and put like a header on it and be like, what is this place called?
I put it down in the Discord, but it's Aaronborn.
Yeah, Aaronborn, and like the history and development of Aaronborn.
Yes.
Maybe I'll make an article about that. Who knows?
But for now, you managed to gather some good stories. Butterfly, is there anything you would like to do in this hidden
What are we doing?
Okay, so in case you missed it, you were escorted to this hidden elven city known as Aaronborn, and currently Michael is heading to the rulers of this elven city to try and discuss stuff with them before a proper meeting will be held sometime after lunch. And you're welcome to just explore around town, rest, do whatever. But don't cause any trouble here.
I'll just explore.
Sounds good. So you just go around, fly around, check out all the things this place has to offer.
Yeah.
And now we will cut
Also, sorry
to...
for being late.
No problem. And now we'll cut to Michael. Michael?
So we get
there we
to the. I'm assuming I've made it to the court already. Like,
Oh, yeah. This is all happening at the same time, basically.
are there any guards standing out there right now?
Maybe a few, but just they recognize you and just let you through.
Yeah. So I guess as I walk in, I'd just kind of like nod at the guards and be like, "Hey, I remember you. How's it going?"
One of them will give a friendly nod, a friendly wave, and the other one will just nod.
See, much hasn't changed around here. And then I'll just walk in towards my parents' chambers.
Yep.
Once I get in, it's kind of hard to describe. But when I see them, I'd basically stick my thumb to my sternum, and then fold my, like, it's like a twisting your hand in, and it's an elven greeting that you would make to somebody who you're like in lower like status to.
Got it. And as I see you, they will just calmly but very excitedly just walk to you and give you a hug. Oh, it's so good to
Mom.
see you.
Hi, Dad.
Oh well.
Been what, 4 years?
Indeed. Glad you finally used that tattoo again.
Yeah. It
And,
came in
what-
handy.
And the queen will just kind of pipe up the. You couldn't have at least rubbed it once to tell us you were okay every once in a while? Honestly.
No news is good news, right?
I suppose you're right. Still, it is wonderful to see you again.
I'm conflicted because I made it 4 years with nobody discovering my secret. And now this
And
party,
now?
they all know my secret from necessity. We were apprehended by slavers and I wasn't really sure how
Slavers?
safe it would be to travel.
No, go back.
Yeah,
What are you
haven't
talking about?
heard?
The husband and the king just kind of furrows his brows like.
Yeah,
Should've
I've
known.
uncovered information that there's a slaving operation going on at least on our continent, if not whole alliance.
So it's really true? It really is a slave
Appears so.
operation happening?
Yeah,
Oh no.
We took out some of their gods, and then we weren't able to take out their leader. He got away. He's probably still wandering in the woods. But he won't make it near here. We both know how hard that is.
Well, you. At least you're right on that front, but just.
But let's talk about that in the formal court.
Yes, you're right.
When we got apprehended the first time by slavers, I couldn't keep the fear down like you guys taught me. I kinda killed the 2 slavers in cold blood because they saw me change my form. And
I told you to be careful about that.
I know. There were so many emotions going, and none of my training, and I haven't had that many emotions going through. You guys emulated so much, but adrenaline, it's so different.
That is true.
But I think my friends think I'm a bit of a maniac.
Well, let's just hope that they trust this quote maniac and help
I mean,
keep
they
you
came
safe.
here with me. I told them they should explore the town because they probably won't ever get that opportunity again. And then just kind of filled them in on some basic protocol so that they don't make a disturbance. I had to vouch for a few of them last night. They didn't do anything bad, it's just, the general distrust of outsiders.
That is true.
Also, you might need to get onto your sentries. One of my companions, we got separated, but he managed to find his way here without getting killed. So I don't know if your sentries were trancing while on the job, but you might also need to know that. But he's a drow, so he might be better suited than some of the other above-world races. I don't know much about drow, though.
I suppose I may have to have a talk with them. Well, we shall see.
I did invite my friends to come to your court after lunch because I figured there would be much discussion on this slaving ring. It seems like it's not just people joining their cause for money. It seems like they're blackmailing people. 3 of their god were being blackmailed, and
This
were
is
willing
most
to help
pressing.
us if we can rescue their families. As far as I know, the ruler doesn't realize anything's going on, but that might be a priority of taking down this ring.
All right. It'll be something that I'll have to bring up to him during the next time the people of the members of the alliance are all brought together to have their meeting.
Can
It'll
you
be
not
sometime
contact
next
them
month.
now? Next month?
I wish I could do.
Can you
I
not
wish I could do something right now, but the ruler of the head of the alliance is not someone who can just willy-nilly discuss things with others, even if they are of great importance.
And
He has much on
there's
his plate.
There's nothing we can do.
Oh,
As
believe me, I have tried several times in the past to get through his thick skull, but unfortunately, he claims
But
he
I was
just has
talking
far more
about-
important.
without the approval of the alliance, without their aid and support, there's nothing we can do.
Well, there isn't exactly anything we can do, but this is something that should probably be discussed during the meeting, like you said, with your friends.
Would you at least be willing to offer the god's sanctuary until we can deal with the ring? There's
We'll
only
have to
3
see.
of them. Okay. Well, I think I have catching up to do with my childhood friends. I'll be back for court.
Very well.
I just wanted to stop by and fill you guys in.
Thank you so much for
And
doing
then
so.
I do the same hand gesture, and then back out.
Mm-hmm. And so, everyone does their own thing for a while. You each find your own meals, and finally, after you finish your food, someone comes to
Imagine
find
needing
each.
to eat.
Imagine needing to eat. A guard comes to find each one of you and bring you to the council.
Yeah.
I would probably stop them in the hall before we go in and just be like, when you guys get in there and see my mother and father, please bow.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Be on my best behavior.
Least I can do, I guess.
It's just a formality. You are here under their lands right now.
Yeah, I mean, it is rather gracious of them to not have hurt us.
Yeah, let you into the most heavily guarded secret on the whole continent.
Yeah,
It's quite
People know of the
appreciated, yeah.
existence
They
of
must
this
trust
capital,
you a
but that's
lot.
it. They don't know the name, they don't know the location, they don't know what it looks like. The only thing that's widely
You
known
could
in the
just-
public is it exists
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's a secret many 99.99% of people will never see.
Indeed.
I guess we should go in, guys.
So be it.
And so you enter, and you see the king and queen on their thrones staring at you, observing you.
Hello,
Just them?
and
Just
I
the-
bow.
And a few guards on both sides.
Yeah, obviously.
I bow.
Yep.
And
As
I fell
asked.
behind him.
Yeah. Do
I
a
make that hand
polite
gesture
bow.
that I made when I went in the
Yep,
first
same.
time.
Yep, same gesture. And then, welcome guests of. God, I'm bad with names. What's your character's other name?
Rowan.
Welcome, guests of Rowan. So, I've been told that you come here for a very important reason.
Yes, we wish to discuss the matters of what to do with that ring of slavers that's on the continent.
Well, it's more than just the continent at this point.
Pharaoh, do you happen to know more about these slavers? You weren't with us, and I don't think we had enough time to fill you in.
I am very well aware of their existence, as I've been following the existence of this program, to say the least, since Wooden Heart.
Elaborate on program, please.
It's a coalition of underground persons that are essentially trading hands and trading goods. Back in Wooden Heart. Well, it's difficult to explain. It's better to show you. And Barrow's going to grab his hood and kind of pull it down and turn around, and you're going to see half of a slave mark on his neck.
The queen just lets out a
Oh!
sharp gasp.
Oh,
It's true.
so yeah, that would explain why you know about that.
I was only saved by one of the nymphs in Wooden Heart. And she was able to raise me at such a young age, but I was originally sold off to a far-off, distant land. And now I'm trying to find my mother, who was also sold. But
That's
it's
horrible.
proven difficult. So
I can imagine.
my only option was to follow the slave traders in their ring and their circle. And it led me to this continent, and eventually I was in the town north of us. I heard some rumors of elves living not too deep into the forest here.
Actually, this is pretty deep.
Yeah, it is deep. Out of character. Yeah, that is deep.
Yes.
I heard rumors of elves being spotted in the forest over here, so I decided to take my time and track them, using the Onrealmancer's lair as a sort of, how can I say, excuse.
Staging grounds?
Excuse
Head out. Yeah, I
to
see.
head out.
Ah.
So that's how I was able to find this town. And I'd just like to recommend to your guardsmen and your patrols to have them cover their tracks at least. It was quite easy to track them back to the town.
And the king will just kind of rub his temples. Duly noted. Continue.
So as far as I'm aware, every mass of land to the north and northwest of here has had some form of slave company tied in with the port cities and eventually their own settlements within their own lands. It is becoming, how can I say,
A blight.
distasteful in my mouth. And even so, I do not know the origins of it. All I know is that of its existence, it is on a far grander scale than anyone could ever realize.
You went at the inn with us, Barrow, but the man who gave us the mission to find that magical item, it seems as if he's some type of, at least, local leader within the slave trade.
I had my suspicions.
He's running loose in the world. Wouldn't be surprised if he made it out. He was a very powerful magic user.
Magic is one thing. Survival, that's a completely different magic.
But if this operation's as big as you say it is, he might have some tricks up his sleeve.
That is true, and that is what I fear.
And as you two are discussing, the king and queen are also discussing. The king looking frustrated and the queen looking nervous.
So,
Am I allowed to talk? Right? I'm allowed to talk.
Yeah,
we're
you're
all-
allowed to
We're
talk.
all allowed to talk. This is like court. People are allowed.
D&D
to
is a little
talk.
hard for me because I'm still kind of new to it, so I don't know
Yeah,
what to
yeah.
do or what to say.
say whatever is relevant to your character.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
good
I
way to
don't feel
put
like
it.
she would have much to say.
Then you don't have.
I
You don't
do
always
have
have to
something.
speak.
That's fair.
I have
Mhm.
something to
True.
say.
What's up?
Sure, what is it?
I'm gonna let them know about that whole the wall that I helped patch, and that it should be good.
The queen
You're
just
patching
gives
walls
a
now? What is this?
queen gives a gentle nod and thanks you for it.
Um,
But
Oh yeah,
Um,
it was
Your
no problem. I
Highness.
have tools on me. They're the ones who supplied the raw materials.
well,
Or
Good on you.
the guardsmen were the ones who supplied the raw materials to begin with.
oh,
well,
Wow.
it
That's
appears that
interesting.
back on the more pressing matter, it appears that we have been turning a blind eye for far too long. Isn't that right? And he holds up a hand to her. While I wish I could say you have our full support, we cannot invest anything too greatly into this just yet.
And there it is.
Yeah.
We will be able to provide some assistance. Our scouts will. We can have our scouts hunt for more scrutinous for any kinds of suspicious activity from any kind of potential traitors, and we could see if we can help you try to track down any of their camps. And with any luck,
Just a question, Your Highness.
yes, little one.
Your Majesty and Your Highness, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but have you... I was flying around earlier. It seemed like you don't have a lot of people here. Have some of them gone missing?
Perhaps so.
Hmm.
Father, I know that the Alliance won't have its representatives convene for another month, but there's nothing we could do. You couldn't send us to the leader on a diplomatic mission to carry this message?
As much as I wish I could, I have for other matters several times in the past. I have tried discussing with him about anything, but unless it's as part of a official meeting, he says with kind of like flat and shaking his hands, exaggerating. Lee, he's just like, but unfortunately, I can't get through to him, as he claims to be too busy ruling this alliance or something or another. I swear, sometimes I
Will
wonder how he
you
even
let-
became the head.
I don't want to cast any doubts on anyone.
Hmm.
But a slave trading organization this large and of this magnitude requires some sort of insider.
I
and
was
some
thinking of a similar thing, yeah.
Yeah.
and some kind of, how can I say, flesh in the game.
Perhaps that is.
So I'd
the
say
case.
take your care.
Father, can you at least offer the gods whose families are being blackmailed some type of protection? I fear if they were to go back out into the world, that it would just cause more blood.
Oh yeah, real quick context:
Yeah,
those 3 guards, they parted ways with you the moment that the
Oh.
leader escaped.
Yes.
Got
Oh,
it. I
oh,
didn't
we
realize
didn't
that.
know that.
Obviously, to go back to, you know.
Yeah,
So I've said nothing about the guards because they were gone.
yeah.
Retconning.
Retcon!
Yes.
Allow me to just retcon that real quick.
I guess. What would you have us do then in the
Do?
meantime?
Yeah.
Well, as far as I'm aware, now that they know of you, if you try to intervene directly, they will know of you and try to take you down.
But
So I see two options here.
What if we mask ourselves?
What if you what?
Like, transform. Like, transform to something else.
the disguise self.
You can only
They
do
work
that with
for about
disguise
an hour.
self or true polymorph or something like
True.
that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Disguise
Well,
self wouldn't
I am
last
also
As much-
adept at
as much as I-
disguising people.
As
That's
much
the
as I
thing.
wished I could
I
be,
could at least.
I'm not
could
sure how efficient that
help
would.
us. It
Um,
probably wouldn't be
well,
perfect, but it could help.
That is
potentially.
true.
Barrow wasn't with us, so they might not. Barrow, would they know us?
Barrow has history, though, doesn't he?
But
Huh?
history of a child. He appears to be an adult, right?
I'm 37 years of age. I'm just a young adult.
Yeah, they wouldn't know of him. You can disguise. I'm sure we could put some paint on a
Who?
animated friend.
Animated friend, as in.
I don't know what
like,
to call you. I don't know what you are.
Well. I'm going to be honest, I'm not entirely certain what I am either. I know I'm supposed to be a replacement for somebody, and apparently I
king ra-
didn't do my job well.
The king raises his hand
And-
to your bickering. As much as I wish I could believe in your ability to disguise yourselves, I fear that'd be a very difficult thing to hold up forever. So I propose
But
two things.
Father, I could hold up a disguise indefinitely.
You can.
You couldn't do
But
that
you're
without being a changeling, aren't you?
Yeah, I
you
think
figured
I
it
could-
out. Barrow, you figured it out?
I might be able to assume a new identity, but I'm not sure
Um,
about the rest of them.
We could infiltrate their operation even if I was just
Oh, it's
someone
about-
trying to bring in some slaves.
He holds his hand up again. As I was about to say, I propose two options. You can either stay here, and with the help of our scouts, try to pinpoint some of their camp locations, and through whatever means you wish to try to take down these camps, or we can hope that we can still help escort you off of this continent, and you can try to find help outside of here.
I want to help.
I say, I feel like we can't just turn a blind eye to this.
I
Talking
agree.
about slavery, it could be some of our people.
Are any
Yeah.
of you guys opposed to the first option?
I mean, if they're going to be an issue for us regardless, I think it'd be best to deal with it.
Yeah, we
As
should
do
we should
I.
we should we should
I want to
just
deal with it.
yeah, we should just deal with this while we can.
Nick,
It'd probably become a much greater issue if we were to let it fester, so to speak.
Nick, do you still have that stone?
The magic one.
The one that,
Oh, the one
Help
that was given
lady?
to us.
yeah, the one that we got from the slaver and never gave him back.
Oh, the blue one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have that.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, I have the eye right now,
The eye?
but... yeah,
Yes.
Wait,
Um,
did the stone speak to you?
the stone did speak to us. A lady came out.
She
Turns
said she
out-
needed help, right? That's what she said.
He was
The
trapped
lady
in the
came out?
stone. Father, she's the wife of the one whose name's been lost.
Well, I
Um,
did not. I did. While I
you-
have not heard and seen. No. While I have not seen her personally, I do know of her existence.
Maybe we should meet up tonight at Moon Night. It seems she's able to take form outside of the stone at midnight. It seems like there were darker tidings than a slave ring, but this might be the first step in combating those dark tidings. I don't think that's a coincidence.
All right. Which one of you is holding the blue stone again?
That's a me.
All right.
Mhm.
So just
He
you're hearing
ate
your
it.
voice. As much as I would like that, I'm not sure if he would be able to see me, as I have tried to show myself to multiple people in the past, and yet, even with the brightest moonlight, I was not able to. When I manifested, they were not able to see me.
She's saying might not be up for that yet.
Okay.
Great.
What are we
Well,
supposed
is
to
she
do,
opposed
guys?
to us attacking this slave ring?
No, your father just said that we are going to wait on the scout's word. I would like to help, if at
You
all
wish
that
to
matters.
Help my
What I was
scouts.
thinking about is Janelle or the Blue Lady opposed to us taking the time to find and raid these camps?
It is importance
It-
of me.
It'll most certainly help make this place better. So,
I feel like
Of
I'm tiny
course.
enough to fit through some cracks if I can help.
That
I
would
have
probably be helpful.
experience with these slavers. I know some of their tricks.
all right. Then perhaps you can help them scout out some of the locations. Then,
Mm-hmm.
for
Just
now,
to make sure to assign 2 scouts to me, because I might not be able to hold back.
indeed. For now, we must relay all this information to our wise men, and we will come up with a more concrete plan on how to find these slavers. Just know that
Very well.
while we cannot provide absolutely every single man we can arm, we will be able to support you. That I promise.
Thank you so much for your help.
And as he says this, he stares directly at you, Michael.
Mm.
Says what? So not
The-
being able to support.
But he will be, or not. He stares at you when he says, we will be providing support.
Mm.
Okay.
For now,
I need to go practice.
God see these people back to their residence.
Mm. Call upon me when you need me.
Will do. And then you will all be escorted out.
Well, that was interesting.
That
Yes,
was very interesting.
Very helpful. Your parents
Not
are.
unexpected.
Bureaucracy, am I right?
Yep.
My father has long been frustrated with the workings of the Alliance. You see, he's possibly older than the Alliance.
That would make sense,
Mm.
given it sounded like he was alive before the war.
If you're not familiar with how the Alliance works, basically there's a council of representatives for each continent within the Alliance, and while most people have never been here, my father is the Unventro representative for the Alliance.
Mm.
But then
So that's why he's the
so
only good high elf I've ever met.
pretty much. I wouldn't say that all high elves are bad, but
All I can say is that all I've ever met.
they can be self-serving for sure. But I think we need to come up with a plan. It seems the way my father was talking, we'll have a little bit of help, but most of it's going to rely on us.
There's no
Okay.
worries there. Like I've mentioned before, I've dealt with these kind.
Said,
I want
Before.
to try and help as best as I can.
Beryl, how did you figure out I was a changeling? What gave it
You're
away?
a changeling?
You said it in the council.
No, I said You said that you have a permanent way of changing yourself, and I joked saying that the only way. Wait, you're a changeling?
I am. Did you not notice I look a little different?
No.
You see me shift back to the form you met me as? And then,
Well, that form. Wait.
yeah, I know there's not many differences, but there's a few. And then, as a joke, I turn into you.
I think I need
Side
to.
note: can we avoid doing that? That is very uncomfortable. I
Mhm.
assume.
I turn back into
I-
Rose.
I think I need a haircut. All right. All right.
But
Okay.
I think the first thing we need to make sure we do today is when the moon comes out. I know.
Oh yeah, talk to the lady.
She said that she couldn't appear before the other people, but it seems that she can appear before us. I think we need a little more information than we got last
I
time.
have a question though.
Yes?
How can we trust her? Since she's the wife of the guy that started the war in the first place.
That's,
My father didn't raise any concerns. I think her story was true. That she's not too happy with her husband.
The history books, the few that I've read, don't necessarily mention anything about her.
Okay.
Nor during the stories of my master. So.
I just want us to be weary because, you know, we've ran into a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair. But
yeah, I had some conversations with her since. I mean, if you want to as well, feel free to hold up the rock.
I'm
But
not a fan of magic. I apologize.
she seems somewhat reasonable.
yeah. And my father didn't raise any objections, and he's been around longer than most people living today.
Okay.
I'm sure if there was some dark thing that she did in the war that he was aware of, he would have said something and cautioned us.
That's true.
But maybe we should get her name? I don't like calling her the Blue Lady.
Yeah, I think getting her name and being formal would be awesome.
And maybe
And at
learning
that
more about-
question, you hear in your head, Nyquist, Janelle. My name is Janelle
Her name's
Epos.
Janelle, by the by. Janelle Epos.
Janelle.
Janelle.
Rings no bells.
Same.
I've got one, and I know many stories of the Cataclysmic War.
My master fought through it. She told me her war stories, and none of them mentioned anything about the Janelle Repose.
We all heard about the war. We lost many people during that war. We just gotta make sure it doesn't happen again. We gotta do all we can to save these slaves.
Fair enough.
But we have to wait on the scouts.
True.
Because if you guys leave this place without the scouts, I'm not sure you'll be welcomed back.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if they use my services or not.
I'm sure they will. My father seemed very concerned, and my mother wears her emotions on her sleeve. We all know she was concerned. And it seems that you are right. There are people missing Butterfly. I wasn't able to find all of my friends.
Yes, I had time to look around. It seemed like a few people were missing. I hope they weren't taken by slavers as well.
All I know is that I'm just trying to find my mother.
You lost your mom?
She was sold when I was the ripe old age of 2 years old. So 35 years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hmm.
Do you know if she's still alive?
No.
I
All
hope
I
you
can
find
do
her.
is hope. Yes. Thank you. Hope is all I've got.
But yeah, for now, You're all just able to go around town, enjoy it in whatever way you can. And then when it's starting to get closer to nightfall, you'll see a group of very lightly dressed and darker colored elves approach you, Barrow, with the king in the center. And he comes to you and says,
Is it time?
"It's time. The scouts are about to change positions, and I'd like you to join them."
He's gonna tie up his hair and then throw it into his cloak, put his hood on, lead the way.
Good luck, work hard for us.
He'll just put his hand up in the air and wave it once, and then put it
Father,
back.
are you sure you couldn't use my skills on this excursion?
As much as I know that you are capable, this is of high importance. If even one scout is discovered, who knows what these traitors could do? They could possibly pack up an entire camp and move out.
Yeah, we gotta
Fair
be careful, guys.
What would you have me work on in the meantime so that when the big operation does come, we are ready?
For now, all I want you to do is be ready so that when the time does come, you are prepared in every way that you can be. And the same goes for your friends as well.
I think it's time that I practice my unique talent.
Gives a silent nod. And then he turns to the scout in the front and puts a heavy hand on his shoulder. I trust you all to make it back out alive. Scout nods, and then you all head out.
Before Barrow leaves, I'm gonna hand him the sending stone.
What's this?
This is a sending stone. You'll be able to relay information when it's safe, or if all things go to heck. And I will be able to hear it through here, no matter how far away you are.
I'll let you know.
Thank you.
I'll pocket it and then move quickly into the night.
All right. And now,
Guys,
I would like you to roll first. I would like you to borrow to roll a stealth check.
+5, baby. That's not good. That's
Alright,
a 9.
At first, you're not able to super keenly keep up with the rest of the group, so you're kind of starting to fall behind. But they kind of just help you, so feel free. Nick kicks his feet up and relaxes. He doesn't have to do any work right now. Time to take it easy. But yeah, and with their help, you can try again with it, and because this roll will be with advantage.
So roll with advantage, all right.
Yep.
I don't know this forest. Wait, it's my favorite terrain. Can't I do anything about
wait,
it?
I thought favorite terrain you got to roll checks with advantage.
Proficiency bonus is doubled for proficient skills when
Oh.
you make an int or whiz check related to it. But because stealth is a dex check, it doesn't get doubled.
You know what?
while
Rangers
traveling
need
from-
the help. I'll allow it. You now have +10.
+10. So that's now a 14.
Yep. And we'll just pretend that was the advantage roll. So you're able to keep yourself mostly if not completely concealed with the help of the others. And now feel free to roll investigation to seek out, or perception to seek out any kind of tracks or hints or traces of potential slavers.
Do I get advantage because they're technically helping me?
Yes.
Okay.
And even if you roll
Ooh.
poorly here, that won't
Oh wait,
be
and
the
then
entire story.
it's plus another 3, so that's technically 19 because that's an int
Alright.
check, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a whiz check, so it's 19.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, DM, what do I see?
you have to go out quite a ways comparatively to where both you and the capital are, but eventually you do find tracks. Some of which seem like they start to feel concealed, but then there seem to also be... But the job seems kind of poor, and you also feel like there are way too many footprints for just a simple caravan.
Mm-hmm.
You feel
So
like
I'll
this
just
is
hold
the
my
lead.
hand up. I hold my hand up
You share this
and then
information with the others.
motion to the. I share this information with the rest of the scouts. Hold my
Yeah.
hand up, and then just point to the tracks, and then point off into a direction, and then fan out my hands, and they like fan out.
Yep. They nod, and then they all head out, and you will find yourself. And after enough traveling, you find yourself seeing some kind of makeshift camp of sorts with stake walls being assembled.
I'll basically be just sitting in a tree watching this, and I just want to see if I can't see exactly what's going on from so far away. If I can't see in like any cages or any huts in particular.
The wall seems to be mostly the completed part of the wall seems to be mostly facing the woods, so it's kind of hard to get an accurate grasp. But you can tell that the people, and from the few people that you see working on it, seem to not be the most quote unquote suitable for this kind of job.
I'm gonna pull out the sending stone and just whisper into it. Found a camp, although it's not definitive whose camp it is. We'll update later. Put it back in my pocket. Then I'll reconvene with the rest of the scouts.
Alright, real quick, I'm gonna need you to roll stealth.
Ooh. Stealth. Oh, that's a lot better.
Yep,
19.
you are able to, without any kind of problem, get in, get a better look at everything, get the information I gave you, and get out without a problem.
Mm-hmm. I'll just like grab the scout leader's hand, or grab the scout leader's shoulder and be like, "We need more definitive information before we say whether or not this is one of their camps. It's new, but those people don't look like slavers. But I can't tell from here."
They nod. We'll send in a... We'll send word and send a more experienced scout. But now, we should retreat.
I agree.
Meanwhile, back at the capital... or Elven capital. So, what will you four be doing while Barrow's on his scout mission?
I
Probably
think the
talking
evidence
now.
speaks for itself.
Yep. So you basically let the stone out, and Janelle will come out and talk with you. So, I'm more than open to talk. What all do you wish to know?
I think we just want to know more about this quest. You didn't really give us much, just that we needed to collect these 30 relics, but we don't know where they are. And we found this one, but we don't really know much about it besides what it does, and
Well,
it
for
seems
starters,
kind of unpredictable.
true. Not all relics are the same. Some are wild in nature, while others are more concrete in what they do. Some are powerful, some are minor. It all depends on who it was who instilled the energy into the fragment of the relic.
And energies, was it the gods themselves?
Sorry, what was the question?
Who instills these relics? They seem, at least this one, despite its unreliability, it still seems super powerful. Are these like
It is
god
all
level
based
items?
on the strength of the person who instilled their will into the relic. Each relic contained with them a red fragment. They are all shaped exactly the same. Same color, same shape, same everything. And they each reside within the magical item itself. With enough practice, one can remove this relic fragment from the thing and reshape it into something else.
That might be useful. Would you have any knowledge of how this is done?
I do.
I'm not sure we want to squander our only relic, though, because it has helped us once, right, guys?
Yep.
It's true, but I don't know how useful it would be in the future.
That's fair, because it shows the future or the past.
Indeed. However,
But maybe we should wait for Barrow to come back before we destroy a relic?
Yeah,
I mean,
I can teach
that's a
you
pretty
how to do it.
significant decision.
Indeed. But once you
Okay.
know you're ready, you can certainly help. You can certainly be ready, and I will help you with the process once you know for certain. For now,
Kind of look
when one of you go to bed, I would recommend using it, and perhaps you'll gain vision to help you out in the future, or
ooh,
perhaps tell you more
Well,
about the past.
I want to do it. That
I
sounds
don't
fun.
technically sleep, so I don't think it'll help me.
I think we have a volunteer.
Yeah,
Me, I volunteer for tribute.
relic out of my pocket and hand it over to Butterfly.
The
Yay.
rock
Careful.
is as you you
Small
are holding the
problem,
rock,
yeah.
and it is as big as you.
It's heavy,
You are
guys. Jesus.
She kind of just
Yeah, it's what.
she kind of just has a small look of concern as she sees you hold
So
the
you
rock.
have to sleep with
As
this
much
on
as I
your
would-
forehead.
Yes, as much as I'd love for you to try it, it I would say it wouldn't hurt to try, but still just look of concern.
I've used this before. Maybe I should use it.
Aww, I wanted to have fun, but okay.
I don't want you to get suffocated in your sleep, Butterfly. You are very
Maybe we can craft some sort of contraption that will hold it above her head, but not.
That's
Kill
true.
her.
We can.
Yeah.
Would that work, or does
That-
it have
Does
to be
anyone
in-
have
in-
any?
As long as this
Any
rock is
ability
as
to
long as the rock
create
is making
a-
contact
something
with the
like that?
forehead, it should
That
Will
work.
rock.
anyone be able to craft some sort of contraption to do that?
Craft contraction stares at Percival.
Yeah, exactly. What do we need?
Just a small
Uh,
little thing to hold the rock above Butterfly so that the stone doesn't
I don't
crush
get
her.
squished.
Yep.
Well,
It's like the size of her.
I wanted to
Well-
volunteer. It sounded fun, okay?
why
It
not
does-
just like? This begs the question: can you lay face down over the rock?
That does not sound comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sleeping on a rock it would be uncomfortable, but it beats risking a contraption failing and
I mean,
you
if
getting
I have to,
crushed while
then
you're
of
asleep.
course I would do it.
Because
that's
while the idea of making a contraption for this is an appealing prospect to me, I understand that there is risk involved, and I'm not sure I'm okay with taking that much risk.
Would it be
What-
okay if I did that? If I laid on it? Would it still
Yeah, that'd
work?
be- But you could certainly try.
Sure, I'll do it.
All right. So
Okay, so we have
Reminder.
a plan.
the closed eye is quote unquote face up with the open eye touching your forehead when you fall asleep.
So it's the close eye, right?
Yeah. Basically,
in that
I'm
future.
I'm gonna help you. I'm just gonna let you. I'll just guarantee the one that you want to see the vision while you sleep. Yeah, that's the side you want to do, right? All right.
Yes.
And now, Nova, I want you to roll a D100.
Oh, what?
You heard me.
What the heck is a D100?
It's a 100-sided die.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure.
And in physical
it's-
dice,
can
you use
go
a
into
D.
roll 20.
You use a D10 plus a special dice to get 100 results. You should be able to click on the little dice symbol on the left of
it's
your
okay.
screen,
Mm-hmm.
and then roll it that way.
Yep, 47. She did it.
All right. Come with me for a moment.
Okay.
You start seeing a vision. Deep underground, you see people of many walks and ages tirelessly mining. And then finally, something cracks open, and you see a man who's some kind of garish garb walk towards a case that seems to be labeled "My Last Treasure." And you hear this man in the garish robe laugh in joy and say, "Ha ha! Finally! After all this time, finally, this great treasure I've heard so much about is finally here. And it is all mine!" And then the vision fades.
It's the
Oh,
past
they're
or
back.
future, or lets you recall a memory.
Welcome back.
Mhm.
1 second. There we go.
Hello? There we
Hello.
go.
Hello.
Hello. So, it is now.
Gonna restream the music?
Oh, yeah. I can restream music for sure. Hacha. And it is also now daytime.
I'm allowed to tell them, right? Or no?
You are allowed to tell them, but you have to do it in your own words.
You have
Oh,
to do
God.
it in character.
You have to do it in
Oh, wait,
character.
in character. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Butterfly wakes up and goes to the group. Hey guys, I had a weird vision.
Okay.
In a good way or bad way?
I don't know, but let me describe it to you. Maybe you guys can tell me if it is a good thing or a bad thing.
Okay.
I had a vision of these miners deep underground, and someone was like with like treasure, and they said that it was their last one. But then there was like this other guy, and he was like, he gave off this like evil presence, very evil, because he said that he wanted it. And
Huh.
mostly that was it.
So a guy in the vision wanted the thing you had.
I guess so.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't remember much. It was a little foggy.
No, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna chalk that up as bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
I'm not sure we should share that in court yet. Though, and Venture's not a mining continent.
Yeah, it'll be our secret for now.
Yeah.
We should maybe. Nick, you're a reporter, right? You said that before?
What was that?
Nick, you've mentioned before that you do reporting, right?
Yes.
Do you think you could start a log of things like this that we might need to piece together later?
I don't see
It
why
might
not.
be like a puzzle.
Can add it to my notes.
Because I mean, if we do end up in this mine, that might be nice.
Can you describe that one more time for my notes?
Butterfly.
Deep underground mine with an evil guy and a good guy with
and a
buried
good guy.
treasure.
Buried treasure. And that's it?
Yeah, mostly that's it. I'm sorry I don't remember much.
Is Borrow back?
I'm assuming not.
I mean, it's the next morning.
Yeah.
You-
You'll
yeah, he
probably
should be
be
back
coming
next
back. You'll
morning.
probably be coming back very shortly.
Okay. I think our next order would be to talk to Barrow about what Janelle told us about the relics.
And as he's saying that, Barrow's gonna walk into the inn and be like, I need a rest.
You
How did
take
it go?
some time to trance.
In a moment. We found a camp, but it's hard to tell whether or not it's actually a slaver's camp. It almost looks like civilians putting up their own town, but
Phew!
bless
Because
you.
they're tight.
Sorry.
But it also isn't, unlike slavers to make the bought persons and goods do some extra work while they're at it. But without supervision, that's what worries me most. Did they perfect the seal already?
Well,
Anyways,
look like you need a little bit of rest.
in due time. Tell me, what have you all been up to? It looks like you're all lively and awake already.
Well, Butterfly had a vision about some person in her mind that wanted treasure. And that's about all we know.
We talked.
Vision? From what? Was it that artifact that we swiped
Yes.
from the Unreal? Oh,
I guess, yeah.
gave her a vision. Talking about treasure.
Yeah. I think it's probably one of the relics, hopefully.
And tell me, what significance are the relics?
Janelle wants them. All of them.
Not quite that she wants all of them. We need to gather them, from what I understand, because the people from the Great Cataclysmic War, there's something stirring, and they're also trying to gather them.
So it's a
And-
race.
Yes. But
What
it
if they
doesn't
get
seem
them
like-
before us?
We should not think of that. It would do poorly to dwell on.
Oh, sorry. I do
Well, that's-
apologize.
There's plenty
Because
that are already out in the open that we can leave.
yeah, like
That's
the
for
ones in the cities are probably very well guarded since they're known what they are.
Especially the
ones that
Sword King,
aren't
too.
known- the ones that aren't known, I have no reason to believe that these neo-cultists would know anything about them besides that they exist somewhere.
Well, if they're taking after their counterparts from the Great War, they might have some record.
But Janelle also told us that these relics, you can change their forms, so they might know about the old ones, but that's not to say that they still keep those forms. It seemed like she might be willing to teach us if we find relics that we don't have use for, to change them into something that's more useful for us. But we wanted to wait for you to get back to see if we wanted to keep the stone in its current form or if we wanted to do something else with it.
You could
Oh, I
possibly
kind of forgot
show
to
us
give
the
you guys the
locations.
stone back, by the way.
Oh, good. As long as
It
somebody
could
has
possibly give us the locations of the other
it.
artifacts, couldn't it?
Doesn't
It-
seem reliable, though, because you don't really get to choose whether you see the past or the future or what you're going to see. For
Do you
all
think?
we know, it could give us visions of our births.
Mm.
Oof.
Or our deaths.
Do you think the treasure that I saw might be one of the relics?
Maybe, but
Possibility, but
it don't think it does well to know the future. It is my personal belief that the future is not set in
In
stone.
stone?
If you try to change the future you see, you might be setting
yeah, that's a little too
okay.
smart for me. You do what you will with the artifacts.
Do you
I'm
would you possibly want an artifact or haven't thought of anything yet?
tired. Let me go rest for a couple hours.
All right.
Okay. While we're waiting for him, I might.
Oh yeah. Also, what did you do
Go
with your sending stone? Did you keep it with you, Barrow, or did you give it to the next scouting group going out?
Oh, I kept it with me. I'm gonna give it back to Rowan or Michael or
Yep.
Rowan or
Yeah, also you guys can
Somebody.
take back the stone that I have, since it's
Okay.
way too big for me and too heavy.
Yep.
Object handed to me. Well, you guys are free to explore the town and do what you wish until we're called upon, but I need to practice my skills, and a great way to do that is to entertain the children with stories.
Aww,
I mean, I'm gonna be shape-shifting into
that's
the character
cute.
I'm talking about, but I need to be able to do it better, and they might enjoy it.
I love children.
But yeah.
Um,
So you'll each just relax in town. So other than Michael entertaining the children with and practicing his shapeshifting, anything else anyone want to do?
I
think I'm just gonna
can't think
fly
of anything
around
off
more.
top of head.
All right. So you just
Yeah.
want to all just relax in town, and enjoy yourselves.
Yep.
All
Well,
right.
we can.
While
That'll
you
change,
can.
I'm sure.
I'm
Well,
sure.
we can, yeah, because something's gonna randomly happen somehow.
And so a few hours passed, and then, sometime around 2 o'clock, a scout rushes to Michael and whispers, "We have a hit."
You found the camp then?
Nods.
Was it the one Pharaoh found last night?
Nods.
Okay. What do you require just Pharaoh, or do you require all of our services?
It's your turn.
nods.
All of your turn.
Okay. All of our turn, and are we going
Oh.
tonight under the cover of darkness?
Your choice.
I mean, if that works better for you guys.
I think Barrow would be better suited under cover of darkness than anything we lack in stealth might possibly be covered.
Mm.
But he definitely needs a little bit more of rest. So maybe tonight.
Nope.
is best.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm good.
You're up.
Mm.
But I also thought we might use this new relic ability to our advantage, craft it into something that could help us.
Do we know how long that's gonna take?
I'm gonna look over to Nick and say, "Can I have the stone, please?"
Sure, why not?
Chanel, are you there?
Oh, yes, I'm here. What do you need?
So it's roughly midday. How long would you say recrafting a relic into something else would take?
It all depends on what the user wishes. But first, one would have to be able to find and break the relic shard out of the relic itself. And that can
would
either
that
be relatively quick if you find it and pull it out easily, or it can take a while if
Are
you
we
don't quite have the willpower
thinking
to do
more
so.
than 8 hours?
It could possibly take that long to reforge it into something else.
It's a risk we might have to take. If we can't reforge it, we might just have to do it another time. But I look over to the group and say, if we could forge something in time, would you guys be willing to go tonight under cover of darkness?
Yeah,
The sooner
sure.
the better.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say, Barrow?
The sooner the better. It looks like they were setting up camp. The faster that we hit it, the less likely that they're going to be prepared for any sort of...
Gonna look at the magic users and say, how skilled are you guys in the arcane?
I mean, I have a rudimentary knowledge of some spells. I
But like,
I have something that could be useful for sneaking up on them.
Most of it just
I
comes
guess I was-
naturally to me.
so like if
Lucky.
an object had a magical power source, would you be able to find it?
Theoretically,
I
I don't know if I'd be the best at that, but I
have
could
an
give it a
idea for
shot.
shaping this relic if it's okay with you guys. But we need to do it quickly because we do need to hit them no later than tonight. Unless you guys object.
It's fine with me.
I have no objections.
Works for me.
So the biggest problem with my ability to shapeshift is I have the same clothes on. And I'm also a little weak. I'm a student more of the pen, not the sword. So if Janelle thought it was possible, I was thinking maybe strengthening my armor a little bit, but giving it my ability to change visual appearance. Do you think that would work, Janelle?
I suppose it could. Not sure how long it would take to have this happen, but I do think it would be possible. So you wish to dismantle this relic?
We might as well try. If we can't do it, then we'll have to attack the camp without it, but...
Alright. In that case... First, you'll have to pinpoint where in the relic the fragment is. Out of character.
look
To do
over-
that, you'll have to... And whoever is doing it, will have to roll an Arcana check to try to find and pinpoint the spot where the thing is.
I'm assuming, Nick, you have a better Arcana modifier than me?
What
Out of
great
character, I
timing.
have a +2 to Arcana.
I have a +3.
Ow.
How? Jack of all trades?
Yeah, that's fair.
Checks out.
Dean, do you have a higher modifier than me?
Nick is currently out getting a drink.
Well, I guess I'll try then.
Maybe we can look.
Oh
Nick
yeah, he is.
West. He has a -1 to Arcana.
Oh yep, I'll do it then. Because it's
Alright.
an int skill, I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Janelle, what am I focusing on?
Just feeling out the magic inside of this rock and try to figure out figure out the epicenter of this magic that is flowing out.
It's gonna start focusing.
Roll
and-
Arcana. And I assume Nicholas would give you
Yeah, he always gives me guidance.
guidance. Yeah.
Let me roll my 1d4. 10?
You really can't get a exact nail on where the fragment is coming from on this small stone.
I can do this. Am I allowed to roll again?
You may try 2 more times.
And then he'd give me guidance, though.
Yep.
21?
You found it. You managed to trace it, and it is right in the center of the side with the open eye.
Now what do I have to do?
Now that you have found the point, you must picture it in your head as if it is a splinter that you are pulling straight out.
Okay.
And simply force your will into the stone and pull.
Weird question. I know in last campaign it was a constitution check, but since my magical ability comes from charisma, and I'm pulling a magical object out, or is it still a con check?
1 second. Just looking up something real quick because I changed it to
What did I
will.
miss?
Basically, we're just the team's disassembling the relic and trying to form it into something different.
Sorry.
So your choice of wisdom or charisma.
I will roll charisma, and I'm assuming I'm still probably gonna get guidance.
Yep.
That's a nat 20.
All right, so you are just able to just force your will into this stone and just pull, and eventually, shing, a bright light emerges from the relic.
Oh.
And in the palm of your hand, you hold a little red triangle thing. And where the relic once stood was... It kind of looks like as if it's one of those... It's still in the shape that... It's still somewhat in the shape that the original Dreamer's Eye was, but less rounded, and looks almost like cheap paperweight in looks, with a very much ugly crater in the center of it.
Okay. No. Taking the fragment out destroys the original object to some degree.
Though you might be able to restore it if you use the same fragment and put it back in.
Got it. Now, how do I infuse this in something?
For now, you must place the gemstone on whatever item you wish to enhance, and without fail, constantly flow your ideas of what you wish for it to become. Sometimes it can take a very short amount of time, other times it can take hours or even days.
I'm assuming you want me to give you a description now, Will?
Yep.
Going to take my armor off and set it probably on some type of table. I'm assuming there's a table by us. And say, or think, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I want my armor to protect me better and have my ability to change its appearance at will.
Alright. And what kind of armor is it by base?
It's just regular. I'm not trying to change the armor.
I know, I'm just asking what the... Yeah. So it's just regular leather, not studded? Just regular?
Leather armor, yeah.
Alright. Just regular leather armor. You put the point of the gem and you just press it against the leather. And now I need you to make me another will save. Charisma or
So
wisdom.
I can still do that charisma.
Yep.
And then I get guidance.
Wait, you said will save this? Don't you mean wisdom save?
I know what I
Like,
said.
Will is forcing us to make the save. So
16.
Alright, so you don't notice anything at first, but you just keep on letting your thoughts flow into the gemstone, and we shall see. It becomes 3 o'clock. And just let me know if you want to stop. It becomes 4 o'clock. It becomes 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
We're stopping.
And
I
at
said
this
8 o'clock.
point, it just starts to glow. And suddenly, the armor is transforming. And after the shine dissipates, you notice that your leather armor now looks like... It still looks leather, but it has regal garments of cloth just flowing out of it in a way that just looks very show-offish, kind of.
I'm gonna say to Janelle, do you know what this one does now?
I can certainly examine it, but it'll take a little bit for me to actually get a grasp of everything it does.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna put it. Can I still wear it?
Yeah, you can
while
still equip it.
Okay, because we need to get going. So what's the time? we
Sundown
get
is in
on?
30.
Yeah, we need to get going.
Alright. And now, it is time for you to head out. You remember the camp is right... And you've been told that the camp is right here. Then
Well,
zoom in
even
for...
though
Yep, right
so-
here.
my AC right now is 13, can you just keep that in mind since I'm assuming you know how hard I'll be to hit?
Yep.
Okay. And as we're heading out, I'm going to change my form into just like a generic human.
Alright.
He's a little wider and squatter. Looks like just your generic, like, hireling type guy.
All right.
And what do you imagine your clothes would look like in this form?
I imagine it would probably be like a medium type armor and maybe like some leg greaves or something like that.
Alright. So the cloths that are billowing out of the leather armor just start magically wrapping around you, and then they just dissipate, and it looks exactly what you imagined it to be.
Okay. This. This is gonna be
Alright.
fun, guys.
And now are you ready to head out?
All right, everybody.
Now for the night, nighttime,
Try
for
and
the
keep
nighttime
up.
version of the song. All right, and I assume you just want to head straight there.
Straight there.
Actually, first I'm gonna need you guys to make some checks for me, because you are still venturing out in the land.
Mm-hmm.
So, who would like to make a check, and for what reason?
I can make a perception check.
All right, perception for...
try and recover, see where I was going the night before.
And remember the path and stuff. Got it.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to be an additional +3 because it's a wisdom check
Mm-hmm.
in the woods. Yay.
Yeah.
Normal roll. Yes. So that's a that's a 10.
Does anybody want to help him with his perception check?
I mean, yeah,
I
sure,
can
why
give
not?
some guidance.
All right. Roll
Got a
with guidance
D4.
and advantage.
Oh, and a
Pharaoh.
guidance. So it's an
Yep.
additional D4 after that. Okay.
Yep.
That one.
Oh.
Oh, okay. At least I get guidance. So
Yep.
D4.
Yep.
D4. So it's a 12.
All right.
Got a 12.
I
I
will
can
say that that is a failure because it's the
Success.
middle of the night.
Dang it!
Fair enough.
All
I
right,
have
and
enhanced dark vision.
yet for some
I-
reason
Oh.
it was not enough. All right,
double
now,
enhanced dark
now there's
vision.
just 2 of you left, but you can both use you can both use
I helped them,
Yes.
so doesn't that take my stuff?
Yeah, it takes your action. And Nick West using
Guidance for people.
guidance for everyone means that he can't roll for himself. So,
I have no
Michael
good skills for
and
this. That's fine by
Butterfly.
me.
Michael and
I'll
Butterfly.
I'll roll investigation just to look to make
Alright.
sure there's like no traps or signs of things
Hostile.
that aren't good.
Yeah. Roll investigation.
Oh
Ooh.
gosh.
I
And
think we might be in trouble.
and now finally Butterfly.
I'm
What ki-
in danger!
Would you
I
like
think Butterfly's away at the moment. Unless they're back now.
Butterfly you're
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah. Alright, so
Yeah, I'm here.
we are rolling for checks and currently everyone has failed.
No,
Mhm.
geez.
We are.
So you
rolling
are their
the
last
big
hope.
bad.
You can roll
Oh,
any kind
I'm here. Oh, of course I
You
am.
can roll any kind of check as long as you give me a good reason as to why you'd be using it to traverse these woods at night.
Ooh. Okay. There is animals, right? Right?
Yeah.
There's animals out here.
Yeah, you could do animal handling.
Yes.
Mhm.
Animal. That is the hardest thing to say for some random reason.
Animal handling.
Animal handling.
Animal handling.
I would love to do some animal hand. Oh my god, why is that so hard to say?
Roll the check.
It's probably. Yeah, let's go. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
And then roll a
Okay,
d4.
Oh yeah. God. Hold up.
We are rolling poorly today, chat.
No, chat. Don't worry about us. We're just rolling hard.
A D&D campaign, but chat
Alright.
votes on how the
Everyone-
GM tortures the
We're out of
players.
checks. Everyone has failed. Would you like to
Jeez.
either A, take it super slowly and ignore the bad results, or go at regular pace, but chances of bad stuff is increased?
Take it super slowly.
How much?
Yeah,
of,
take it
I
super
would
slowly.
how much of
rather
the
agree.
essence are time?
You will
Let's put it
be
now.
when you will only be able to move you'll only be able to move half a mile in the time it would take you to move a mile.
Okay. It's
Which for
probably worth
reference,
it.
8 squares is a
Mhm.
mile.
Yeah, I'd rather not get like ambushed by
Mhm.
wildlife or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Should
And for
be able to
reference-
make it
Yeah. I believe we said
It's
last time
technically
that 1 hour is 8 squares, so it'd be 4 squares is 1 hour.
so I'm just there at midnight.
I mean, at least we're gonna do it at the dead of night.
1 hour.
1 hour later.
2.
That would probably be about
hours.
it.
10
Yeah.
o'clock.
8
11 o'clock. You left at 8.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So this is 11 o'clock.
Midnight.
Oh,
I don't know why
Remember,
my
it's
snapping
this
is so
one up
bad.
here that you're aiming for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
oh, we're definitely getting there at like midnight.
Well, right now it's midnight because you're going half speed.
Oh yeah, so we're probably gonna get there at 1 or 2 in the morning.
Great time for an ambush.
1 o'clock.
Oof.
2 o'clock.
It's getting scary out here, guys.
Don't
Mhm.
be
Be quiet.
3 o'clock.
I'm sorry.
You're right
I'm a little
outside of
kid.
your destination.
Barrel will throw his hand up, close it into a fist, and then 2 fingers roll around.
All right.
Sounded
Wait,
like you were
what is
acting out a
what does
spy
any of
movie.
that mean?
Just huddle up.
Okay.
Alright. Last I checked, they were setting up the walls. And DM, what do we now see?
You now see a completed set of walls that I have not finished. So I did not get the chance to make an actual map for.
Nice.
So I'm going.
Nice DM. We love you anyway. Don't worry about it. Those walls will just be instantly built at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it probably took them the whole day today.
Probably.
All right. You will be
Man, I
finding
bet the people who
yourselves-
built those walls are not paid enough. Probably not at all, because we're talking about slavers here.
Yeah. All right. So
They didn't pay enough
if you
money
look
for
up
walls.
here, you will. Yours is way more messy than mine.
Very, very messy.
Alright, and then I'm just gonna draw some tree stumps.
No, those are just trees.
Yeah, those are just trees.
But these are like the width of the stumps or whatever.
Yeah.
Where are we in this map, man?
You
You
will
can use
be
the
right
left
down
by the
here.
way. It's and then hit shift, and
Down
then it will
where?
do that. So like,
Oh.
look how much clearer
Oh.
that is.
Figured it out. Never mind.
Trees. I hope you don't mind me adding trees.
And whoever
I
draw
felt
this.
like it.
Okay. Tiny person.
How dare. Now I'm gonna have to draw. Now I'm gonna have to. Now I'm gonna have to move these to the map layer.
Sorry about that.
Oh, wait, that was the
Festival,
wrong-
Where are you?
Me?
Yeah, your token. Where's your token?
Oh, right. Sorry. My phone just went off because I have a reminder for 10 p.m. in general.
There, proper trees. Happy?
Yes.
Alright, so you have no idea of who's inside this place, nor how they are stationed, but you do see, just staring atop the Alright, that's the wrong layer.
DM, could I have a request to be
What's your-
tiny, please?
Oh yes. You'll see 2 scouts just peeking over above the walls. at these two spots.
Mm.
Do they see us?
It does not appear so.
Okay.
But from here on
Really?
out, each of you will have to roll stealth.
I'm
Oh,
going to
God.
cast Message.
I don't think we're gonna be unseen for long, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast message and say, "Who's stealthy? We need to take out those gods before the
I can
unstealthy people move in."
I say in a hushed tone, I can distract them. But just give me a moment.
Okay.
We need to be prepared before I do this, though.
Take all the time you need.
I mean, you need to run when I
Oh.
do this.
So we need
Because
to.
it won't give us much time. It won't give much of a distraction.
Do we know where the doors are?
The
It
doors
looks like to the north.
are to the north.
Oh, God.
So we're
But you don't know if they're open or closed or not.
Probably closed.
Oh, no.
That's okay. Little brute force.
We can't
Does
make
anyone
them
have any fire?
hear us.
I don't have fire, but I do. I think. Would we have had a long rest inside the village?
Oh, well, most definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone should have already been long rested.
Mm-hmm.
Assume
Yeah, my health
I
is good.
wanted to make sure before I hit the long rest
Yeah.
button. I do believe I know the shatter spell though, which would break the
Break
wall
the wall.
eventually. Especially if they only constructed this in a day, it can't be that strong.
Might be true. Alright.
Would it make noise, though?
It
Well-
will.
It's shatter. It makes all the noise.
Yes,
It
but
is like the
they're
equivalent
already
of a
gonna know-
medieval grenade.
They're already gonna know people are here when Barrow makes the distraction. Is noise really gonna be our biggest concern?
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Yeah.
What we could do is that you could start with your shadow against the
I-
guard that's closest to us, and then I can provide a distraction on the opposite end to make sure that the other guard is preoccupied.
Fair. I think I pretty sneaky. Maybe not as sneaky as you. I could probably get pretty close.
All right. If you're gonna move, roll your stealth.
Alright. Oh, roll stealth. Yeah.
Yep. If you're moving,
Stealth, the stat that just doesn't
guys-
exist for most
I have to
people.
get within 10 feet of them to cast.
Dude, why
shatter.
am I rolling so bad?
No, you don't. I think it's a 90 range, 10-foot radius.
yes.
Oh.
Mhm.
I 60 feet, 10-foot radius. So I just
So-
have to occupy blood of 5 square.
I guess I'm stepping on a branch.
All right. So you are this token, right?
Mm-hmm.
You probably make it to about here, and then the branch snaps.
And then I just try to quickly hide.
Time to see if he notices. Chala.
Oh boy. Let's find out.
If they roll better than us, I'm gonna be mad.
It's statistically
Hi!
likely.
Who goes there?
Oh, that's my cue. I'm going
Shoot
to
him in the
cast-
face.
No, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
All right.
So I'm going to cast it right about over here. Just 4 dancing lights.
All right. And with that, we will start initiative.
Initiative.
Yes, welcome to the part of D&D where we just roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Nope, that's the wrong one. Here it is.
At least I'm rolling okay for that.
Yeet. Oh, hey, cool.
Hey,
Rolled a
you
4.
guys are so
That's
fast. I'm on a laptop and you're so slow.
Does the Fairy Fire come up before initiative, or is that going to be during?
That'll be before initiative.
Oof.
All right. Four little dots on the map to show where they are. Wait, I didn't mean Fairy Fire. I meant Dancing Lights. I got the names wrong. Oh well.
Oh, I was gonna say Fairy Fire is a first level spell.
Yeah. No.
The dancing light cantrips that Drow get.
Hmm. I also technically get Fairy Fire, but that's only like a once a long rest. Because Drow.
So I probably go first.
Wait, the
Unless
guards
there's
can roll their
speedy.
initiative.
Ooh, rocks.
No, that's the Dancing Lights.
Rock.
Trying my best, okay?
It's okay.
All right, has everyone set their order? Has everyone rolled?
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
1, 2,
Yes,
3,
sir.
4, 5. Yep, and let's descend it. All right, so the nope,
He
that's
closed
the
it
wrong
out.
one. There we go. All right, so the fairy fire is dancing over there, and this guy and definitely is paying attention to it. But first, Mr. Percival.
All right. So, step uno. Walk forward.
All right.
Cast Magic Missile as a first level spell, which means
Alright.
I gotta roll. Oh wait, I did long rest. I am a goober. Let me just do that.
Feel free to
All
rest
right,
your lawn.
Okay, Magic Missile, but first we have to do this. Okay, nothing happens.
Yep.
Okay, let's see here. D4, D4, D4. Huh. That is exactly 9 damage. Going to this guy.
That's me.
That is your ally.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, that is you? Sorry. Token. This guy.
All right.
I'm sorry. I thought he was. I thought these were like sentry nests, like, for a second. I'm sorry. I am really tired.
Yeah. One missile bashes into
I
one
didn't
shoulder.
sleep well.
One missile bashes into another, and the third bashes into his head. Ah! He is barely standing. Anything else?
Can't think of anything else that I can really do. No.
And then from inside, you hear yelling of stuff going on, and lots of rustling around inside of the building.
All right, that's end of turn.
Nope.
For me. So
yeah.
that means it's.
The guard, like I said, you hear rustling happening inside the thing, and now this
Yeah.
guy up here, he's gonna try and throw. He's gonna try to throw a javelin at this guy behind the tree.
Of course.
That's right.
That's half cover, right?
Miss.
I'll take that.
And then this soldier up here is gonna come over to this side, investigate, see that it's just. Actually, he's going to investigate. Chala. And he genuinely thinks these things are real spirits, and is going to try to take a shot at him. Hacha. And it just misses. And now it is time for Barrow.
All right. Gloomstalker time, baby. All right. Oh well. It's just slightly step out, draws a bow and arrow, and then let an arrow loose at the one closest.
Yep.
So that would be that is a 13 to hit.
How would you like to do this?
I just want to just an arrow between the eyes and just have him fall off.
Ah, he has fallen off.
Now, Gloomstalker feature Dread Ambusher. I have 40 feet of walking speed. So that means I have 35 left. So
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. What are we looking at here? 45 feet? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. So I'm going to go ahead and try and let loose another arrow against this guy.
All right.
That is not going to hit. So that's... I'm at, what, 25 feet of movement? So 30, 35.
All right.
That'll be it.
Up next is Butterfly.
So I'm going to pretend that I know what I'm saying right now and pretend that I also know what I'm doing.
All right. We can
no,
help
I don't
if
know
needed.
anything about him. Okay, I do need help. What can I do, DM?
Well, you can do
You
plenty
can cast
of
spells.
things. Yes.
You can use Bardic Inspiration,
I don't
if I
Ooh,
remember
yeah.
Can I?
correctly. Wait,
Yep.
wait, are you a bard? I can't remember.
No,
Oh,
she's
do
a
we
cleric.
have like?
She's a cleric.
She's a cleric.
No,
Yeah, she's
she's
cleric.
a cleric. Okay, sorry.
heal.
It's been a bit.
Yep.
I've had a lot going on
But yeah.
recently, so
You have
Uh,
a few spells that you can use to try to attack from range.
Toll the Dead, Guiding Bolt. One of those is a resource and one is free.
Toll of the Dead sounds interesting.
All right.
That one's the free
It has
one,
a range
so-
of 60 feet, and the closest guy you know
Right,
about
like
is right
closer.
here.
How far away
Remember-
is he from now?
100
oh,
feet.
oof.
Be able to get within distance.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
will
you
not
ha-
be able to.
You
get
probably
the
want
range.
to dash this turn.
I would
Yeah.
have to move.
You
Yeah.
can always
Yeah.
move. You have a free move,
You could also
Okay,
just
so I
dash
could-
straight up. You do have the ability to fly.
and then if you
That is
if you
true.
dash, you can do your movement again, but it costs your action.
Yep.
So if you just want to get closer, that's what you do.
Okay, I would like to move closer.
Say something like that-ish. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or you
can
could
move
go-
a token there.
Yep.
Or wherever you
Here?
want, really.
Yeah. And then are you gonna try to stealthily check over the rampart, or are you just gonna fly straight up and take a look over?
Fly.
All right. So, you are able to see a few things.
Ooh.
For starters, you see a tent of sort right here with the door right there. And then you will also see two guys starting to climb up. This guy getting ready to charge out. And finally, this guy getting ready to open the door. Oh, and finally, this guy right here is guarding the tent, it seems. Or like makeshift tent of sorts. And with that, it is now next turn. Show him what you
guy
got, Michael.
You said that this guy thinks that the dancing lights are actual spirits of the undead, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna move.
But then again, he was
5,
also just shot at but missed, so he might
Um,
lose focus on that.
We're gonna try this since I can't really get within range yet. I am within. Let me double check, but I think I'm within 120 feet of him.
Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna point my finger at him, cast message, and try to deceive him.
All right. What do you say in your 25 words or less?
The spirits of the dead know what you did. Give up before we take our revenge. That's 16
21.
words. And I'm
But-
trying to deceive him.
All right. Roll deception.
Or that is fine, you're right.
Ah! All right. And is that your turn?
He'd probably try to get closer to Burrow
Sounds good.
so that he can get within attacking range. So that's 30 feet.
All right. And finally, Nick West.
Well, seeing as there's not a lot of like enemies around, we're just gonna get up behind this tree, and I'm just gonna make this guy's day even less fun. I cast Mind Sliver on him.
All right.
Oh no.
It's just a intelligence saving throw.
All right. Let's see if he's
And,
smart. He is not smart.
on a failure, he takes 1d6, in this case,
Yep.
6 psychic damage, and he subtracts 1d4 from his next saving throw.
All right. He is outright freaking out. And now it is time for you, my friend. Go, go, Percival Gadget.
All right. 30 feet. Shoot this guy with Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Cause that's a guard, right? Am I?
Yeah.
Am I pinging a
also I
guard right here?
Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, the Psychic Sliver bloodied him. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
That's 9 if that hits.
How would you like to finish this?
I just the shot to the shoulder.
And now he is licking. Anything else?
No, I can't think of anything else at the moment.
All right. And then the armored guy is going to open the gate and get ready to immediately close it after this guy moves out.
Is that Centaur from last time?
Was that?
Is that a Centaur?
It is a centaur, not the
centaur.
centaur. It may not be the centaur from last time, but it is indeed a centaur. And now, this soldier is going to run up. He sees a fairy peeking over and is like, "Hey!" And takes a good old swing at ya. Waya! That is going to definitely miss. Actually, sorry. What is your AC, Butterfly?
How do I check that?
It's in your
is-
character
no,
sheet.
Yeah. It's where the
Character
shield
sheet,
It
is.
is
they go
the
shield next to your
shield.
defenses and initiative.
Trying to buy your
Well, my
HP.
D&D VR wanted to just reset itself for some random reason.
Oh
Oh yeah, I'll do that sometimes.
It's the one that says 16, right?
Yes.
That sounds
That
about
is
right.
100% a miss.
Rest in peace.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this guy just is going to investigate the fairy fire. And he too is freaked out by it and is going to try to throw something at it. It hits, but it just goes right through, and he's like, wait a minute.
It's not even a fairy fire, it's dancing lights.
Yep. These guys have a lot on their mind, okay? And
Mhm.
finally, on this turn,
Okay, that's a lot of movement.
Yeah, that is a lot of
He
movement.
is a
Centaur,
centaur.
though.
He's part horse.
yep.
Jeez.
Haunts.
And he
This dude is
sees.
so close to me, too.
Well, you're also flying super high above the air, so he can't reach you.
Okay, good. Yay.
Oh my gosh.
He's so
He's
speedy with it.
He action dashed and nyommed. And he's
Yep,
just
that makes
coming
sense.
for you. And now it is time for Mr. Baro. You see Centaur charging at your friend. What do?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's simple. I take a shot at him with a longbow.
All right.
That's a nat 1.
I would like you to roll another d20 just
Man.
for the fun of it.
At the 17. Of
All right.
course.
You
that
just you
is that
just
roll.
miss. You just miss.
Yep. And then 5, 10, 15, 20. That'll be my 30 feet of movement. And then I'll move the dancing lights to nowhere and just keep it there.
All right.
And just draw my 2 short swords.
All right.
And
So
that's
are
it.
you removing
That's all
the
I got.
dancing lights, or are you just?
Keeping it there. Keeping it there.
Okay. All right. Up next, you just gotta. When someone just tried to stab you, what are you going to do, Butterfly?
I shall inflict the wounds on this man.
All right.
All
You tried to
right.
stab me. Your punishment is death.
Your punishment
All right. Now.
is death.
You should be able to just click on the cast the spell spot for
Yeah.
inflict wounds,
Yeah,
and it'll
let me
roll
find it
the
first.
roll the hit. Yep. It should be under first level spells. Still can't believe inflict wounds is the first level spell that does
Yes.
3D
Level
tacking
3,
10.
It is first level and can miss, or it is melee only and can miss though. So.
True,
Mhm.
but like,
Ooh.
Yeah, the fact that it can miss alone makes it like unusable to Thomas.
huh?
So true. Well, that's not a miss.
It's a good thing Tito
that's a
slept
lot
for
of
food,
damage.
otherwise he'd be. All right.
I think
That-
they just got
Hmm.
integrated.
So, how would you like to finish this?
I just touch him and he dies. He just disintegrates. Boop.
Well, it isn't the flavor.
You
that
boop
it
him.
kills the
He looks at you confused when suddenly.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh, he's gone. Gone.
You did over double his HP with that.
That's
Yep.
funny. That's funny though.
No kill like overkill.
Yep. Fairy.
Next time I'm
boop-
gonna snap someone out of existence.
Fairy boops you on the nose. 5 seconds later, I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so good.
Dang. All right. You still also have not used your movement. Do you want to move?
sure how many squares I can move again. I
You
forgot.
can move 6 squares. However, you are also pretty high up in the air, so you could just fly over this wall if you wanted to.
I mean, sure, why not?
Alright? You can move 6 hexes. That's 1. A 2. A 3. A 4.
Just
A
going,
5.
just going crazy in there.
And then you can just go down a little bit and try to go towards the.
Oh.
and just.
I already moved. Never
Oh,
mind.
well you can move 1 square back and just say that you moved down.
Yeah, sure, I can.
Yep, and
There you
then
go.
I meant like down as in while this is a 2D map, you are
Oh,
you are
yeah,
vertically
I
up in
flew
the
down.
air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I flew down.
So you're starting to go a little bit closer to the tent, hopefully you're gonna find something.
Yep.
And now we are going to go to Mr. Michael's turn.
Bonus action, going to cutting words the centaur.
Alright.
Ooh.
So he has to take.
Imagine having
off-
2 rib cages.
Oh, he only has to take off 1 from his saving throw.
That's so good though.
Oh my gosh.
Going to
That's worth at least 2, right?
dissonant
Mhm.
spurs on him, so he can make a wisdom save
Sounds
for
good.
me. DC 13.
1 per rib cage.
Miss!
So he passed.
You succeed.
He might.
He failed. He
He failed. He failed.
he failed.
Okay, so now I can roll.
Yep.
That is 14 psychic damage, and he has to use his reaction, if it's available, to move as far away as his speed allows from me.
Hey, that's good.
That bloodies him, and now he is afeared.
He's not
He must
keep on it.
flee.
feared.
But like,
He just
He has to
has
leave.
to move away from me
yep.
on his
He has to
reaction.
move his max movement
On his
speed away
reaction?
from us.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has to move his max
As a reaction,
reaction movement speed away from me.
That's honestly worse than a fear effect because it eats your reaction.
Mhm.
Alright, and
So, but
finally.
next turn, I'm running right back
Well,
at
he moves
Will.
now, Will.
Well, he
Oh,
moves now.
right now, okay.
He's using his reaction.
Oh, he can move 2 more
And then-
spaces. He's up here.
I didn't use any movement speed.
Alright.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move in with my allies. And that'll end my turn.
Alright.
Alright. Well,
Top of the order. What will you do,
Can I-
Percival?
can I...
Wait. Oh, sorry.
I
Blah,
get a
blah,
turn?
blah, 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 blah. I forgot. Sorry, Nick.
Can I see anyone but the centaur guy? Or can I
No,
only
because
see
this
him
guy
get
is
blocked
kind
by the
of behind enough cover because you know how
Yeah,
physics work.
yeah, there's also a tent.
Yep. Basically, all you
well, this
see right
guy's,
here is wall.
Unfortunately for this guy, 3 magic missiles are coming his way.
Pew, pew, pew.
So that's 2, 4, for a total of 8 damage.
Nice.
He barely sanding.
Dang it.
And now,
Well, I tried, guys.
now it's top of the order. What do you do, Percival?
I'm gonna
yeah.
work
well-
pumping up.
Sorry. Tactical
I'm gonna
fireball
throw
inbound.
an Eldritch Blast at this leader-looking guy over here.
He
in
is
the
behind
center.
a wall. You can't see
Behind
him.
the wall.
You just know about him
This guy's
generally
pretty low as
because
well.
of intel.
Well, would I be able to see him now?
Yes, you would be able to. You'll be able to see the centaur.
No, I was saying this guy.
Oh,
Isn't
no.
this guy like?
He is behind a wall. This is like a thick wall of like logs pointed with
Oh, I
pointed
see.
spikes at the
I
top.
get what you mean now. Okay.
It was a lazy doodle.
Sorry. Okay. Eldritch Blast. 9. That's a miss.
Yeah, that is indeed a.
Oh joy. Well, that's my turn.
All right. And now the captain You hear him shouting something or another from over here. And he's gonna stay wary and ready. This guy, methinks he's had enough. He's gonna clup, kind of banging the door in a strange pattern, and then cloppity clop. He outie. Nyom.
Would I be able to memorize the pattern? Would I hear the pattern first of all?
It would be hard with the sounds of battle, but you can certainly try. Feel free to roll perception with disadvantage.
Okay. That is a 13.
You feel like you heard a bang ba bang, and then you heard screams from the inside muffle out the rest.
All right.
And then and then over here, this guy is gonna loop around on the platform, and then he notices a butterfly down here. Yep. And he's going to try to attack him. That's a miss. And he's going to shout out here, I need some help! And he is just going to loop around and also try to attack. And this one will actually hit for 4 damage.
Okay.
And now it is time for battle! Battle!
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, my
there.
turn.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try and see if I can't climb my way onto the top of this wall.
Alright. You feel like you'll have enough movement to barely get to the top, so feel free to roll athletics.
Athletics, yay. I can't roll anything higher than a 9.
You're trying to get some grip, but just for some reason these logs just don't have enough surface to really get a step up, and you don't even make it higher than you can jump.
You see
Yep.
Nick is running towards you on his turn, probably.
That's all I got.
I'm gonna try to
Meanwhile,
help you out
Butterfly,
next time.
you are surrounded.
Mhm.
What are you gonna do?
What is she gonna do?
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Does she have
Also, for
AoE?
reference, if you want to flee, you can, but you're either gonna have to disengage, which takes away your action for the turn, and in exchange for not being attacked, or you can just run away, and they will both get opportunity attacks on you, and you just hope they miss.
It's just like they're making a normal attack against you. They get
Yeah.
bonus one if you try to walk out of the range.
Yep.
I don't know what I want to do.
Or you could kill them.
Or you.
That
I
is also an
can.
option.
So we're just gonna.
Yep, we're gonna kill him. You know what?
Alright.
Nah, I'm gonna kill him. I want to kill him. I want to try to kill him at least.
This tiny creature that they could grab and fit in their palm is going to try to take him out. This should be good.
Yeah,
Alright, what are you gonna?
definitely,
What
100%.
attack are you going to use?
My favorite one.
I see. Inflict wounds.
Can I do it on this guy?
Yeah, go ahead.
This guy. Sorry, I want to make sure you know which guy I'm talking about.
The one with the gray background, right?
Wait, huh?
You mean this one, right?
Which one?
This
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright.
Mhm.
Now roll to hit.
Hold up a second. Oh my god, those dice are very loud in my ear.
Then just turn them off. Plus, it'll make rolling faster if you turn the animation off.
Mm-hmm.
That'll hit And that'll be exactly lethal. How do you want to deal with this?
Can I snap my fingers?
No. You have to make physical contact with the attack.
Okay. I'm going to I'm gonna slap him with my wings.
I'll allow it.
Thank you for allowing it.
Yep, you just slap him a bunch with the wings. And he just falls over. And this guy is clearly freaked out. Just, what kind of monstrosity are you?
Just disintegrated two things back to back.
I may be the grave domain, but I'm here for your death domain.
Well, she's sending them to the grave.
Oh yeah. All right, and now Mister Mike.
How sturdy do the walls look? Do they look kind of like hastily put up and ramshackle? Like
Semi-hastily, but they still look sturdy and stuff.
Like how sturdy? Like they're not gonna break, or
Like-
a good place to attack to break them?
A good place attack could break them. Especially if it was magical in nature. Otherwise, just they look like they could take a hit or two.
I'm gonna aim here because I don't want to hit any of my allies,
Alright.
and we're gonna cast Shatter in the
All
vicinity
right.
of the wall. So it's going to take 18 damage.
And from that, the entire area just has a big hole burst into it that you can
And
just
I'm
walk
just
through.
gonna kinda motion at everybody, hey guys, we can get in there now. And
Let's get them.
let's get them.
Well,
Don't worry about going over.
Alright, Nick West.
Oh yeah, seeing this wall open up, I'll gander on over.
The cookie of opportunity is now on the
see
table.
This guy is fighting our cleric. I'm gonna give him a little. They're not done with necrotic damage, is all I'm saying. Chill touch time. 8. They are done with necrotic damage. Carry on.
Yes. Alright, and now you hear some rustling inside the tent.
Actually, no, I'll stay.
Alright. Top of the order, Percival.
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna head towards the door, and I'm realizing now that Eldritch Blast can't target objects. Now I'm wondering how we're gonna get in.
Would you like...
There would be.
Did you not
that-
notice the
that-
massive door that was just opened down here?
Oh wait, Shatter. Right. Sorry. Where was I?
You
Here.
were like right there-ish.
Yeah, okay, so then right here. Alright, and then shoot this guy with Eldritch Blast.
Alright, roll the hit.
Shot.
Hey, yo,
You super shot him
one
with
more
the gun.
D20 just for the just for funsies.
3.
Alright. That is a max damage crit, and this guy is actually no, he's not. He's
I love the crackly bell. So
it's only
Crackle
crackly
bell
for you
is-
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like if you passed it through an Xbox 360 microphone.
oh yeah,
Gosh dang it.
man just went.
Alright, so are you done with your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. And this guy up here, realizing what just happened.
Is this the same guy? Or is
No,
this
this-
the same token art?
This is the actually real quick, just These guys, all the not captains' turns are eliminated, so I'm just gonna delete that token to remove the initiative.
But is it just the same token, or is it the same guys we saw earlier?
It's a same token, different guy.
Okay, good to know.
I have limited tokens, okay?
I mean,
No, that makes sense.
yeah,
And
it's
he is
not
going to
that guy.
swing his mighty warhammer up and try to squish this butterfly. Hurrah! And that will miss, unfortunately. But he's going to swing his hammer again!
Unfortunately,
For him.
For him.
And he also misses.
Wah, wah, wah.
Alright, do your thing, Barrow.
all right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Swords in hand. We're gonna go for the first attack. 23 to hit.
Alright, that'll hit. Roll for damage.
That is 6 piercing damage.
Alright.
And then I don't think I can make that bonus action attack, right? Oh no, 2-weapon fighting, right?
Why not?
Yeah. No, I can. All right. So, next one. 7 to hit, misses. All right. That's all she wrote.
Alright. Alright, butterfly. What you gonna do?
I
Who
wonder.
am I disintegrating today?
Alright. You're just letting them all out, ain't you?
Hell yeah. Yeah. I would like to inflict the wounds to the person in front of me.
Alright, roll the hit.
Hold up a sec. I like how I'm just saying all this, but then forget that I have to do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do this
I
thing.
see.
Okay, then do it.
Okay, then do it.
Oh
Alright,
my goodness.
that'll hit. And now this guy is bloodied.
Bloody.
Oh, I
no.
didn't kill him. I'm sad now. It could have been a 3 in a row. God dang.
Don't forget.
This guy's built differently.
Yes.
Don't forget. You are butterfly. 3 of your 4 spell slots are used up.
Yep.
You have 1 more left.
Well, that's
Oh.
level 1. She could use level
Second
2.
Yeah.
Alright,
you
you
do
for
have
now.
Come on, we go.
And now, real quick, I hope you're ready for your turn, Mr. Michael.
I am going to quickly yell out, "We need to keep this one alive for interrogation." And then
Gesundheit.
I am going to
Well, rules as written, that means that
Melee.
spellcasters won't be able to do anything.
what?
Well, you say that, but my turn's next.
Well, I meant like if we're trying to non-lethal,
Non-lethal,
spells can't
fair.
non-lethal rules as written.
I've got an
Mhm.
idea.
I am going to cast Leap. It's got a 20-foot spear. I don't want to hit barrel with it.
So, where are you aiming? That will also affect the
Uh,
tent.
Frick, I don't know who's in the tent. I'm not gonna cast.
Well, worst case scenario, put them to sleep, right? And then we
but
can
if
make them
they're
up.
damaged more than he is, they're gonna take it first.
That's also true.
I'm not gonna cast sleep. I'm going hold person, but for first I'm gonna bonus action cutting words pen.
I have
Alright.
a plan as well that might work even better than this. Just so you know.
Okay.
So if you might also want to potentially hold off.
Okay.
Just you know. I mean, do that if you want. But I also have a plan.
To keep him alive?
Yes.
Michael's going to trust you, and instead of using those cutting words, he's gonna give you some bardic inspiration.
Oh, no, the cutting words will help.
Oh, okay. I'll still cutting words then.
All right.
D6. So you get his next save is -4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you're kind of going into the tent there.
Sorry, 6.
Yeah, there we go.
And then dash 1, 2, 3, 4. Would I be able to see inside the tent, or is it closed?
It's kind of just basically an open door, and you will see.
Wait.
Oh yeah, that sleep definitely wouldn't have worked on him.
Oh no.
5 people just all huddled together, kind of shaking and afraid.
Going to reassure them. I mean, you know, we're here to free you from the slavers.
All right.
And then I'll end my turn.
Do you want to roll persuasion on that, or
Oh,
anything?
yeah. I'll roll persuasion on that if it's allowed.
All right.
Unnatural 20.
All right. Sounds good. And now, Nick West.
I'm going to point at this guy and enchant a spell, and I will say, I suggest that you surrender and answer all of our questions honestly and truthfully.
All right.
As I cast suggestion,
Chala.
this does have a -4 on it.
Wait. Second. Actually, wasn't there supposed to be a save for Michael's thing?
No,
was it
he
DC?
decided
Cutting
against
word
it.
doesn't have a save.
DC
Oh,
is
okay.
13, and then the roll is -4.
Why? Where's the -4 coming from?
Cutting words.
Oh, okay,
Cutting words. This is their next saving throw.
got it. I thought there was a save for that.
No, it just happens.
Oh, okay.
Because it only applies to a save, right?
In that
So Google will
case,
still let you save for it.
yep.
Yes, I will save against your thing
If-
that's supposed to make saves terrible.
He fails.
Alright. So magic will take effect, and he will then surrender.
All right, and now they are convinced. Where would you like them to follow you to, or where?
Well, I have a question to Will. Are we still in initiative?
For now, yes. But real quick, just where are these
Did
people?
any of the sentries out here with us?
What was that?
Were any of the sentries following us?
No.
Not that you're aware of.
Okay. You say, you guys stay in here for now. We need to tie up the one we left alive.
They confused murmurs. And now that the suggestion happened, what are you going to do, Percival?
Well, seeing as the enemy combatant is no longer a combatant, I don't really see a reason to fight them. So, I guess just pass turn? Like, why are we in initiative still?
That's what I was wondering.
So,
I guess ready in action to cast Eldritch Blast if an actual combatant shows up.
So, he starts to raise his hands when suddenly he kind of bends over, writhing in pain, grasping at his head, as he takes 3 psychic damage, and just looks around dazed. And in a panic, he is going to attack this tent with his hammer.
He'd still be under the effects of the spell, though.
I thought suggestion wore off if you got attacked.
Yeah,
No,
if the
if we
caster
would-
or
if
if the
we
caster's
did, yeah.
allies.
But
Oh.
we didn't, so...
Okay. Never mind then. Sorry, I misunderstood.
It's fine.
Yeah, it
D&D is
says
just...
if you or any of your companions damage target spellings.
Oh, okay. I thought it was any damage.
No.
And he just collapses to the ground with that shock of damage. Still conscious, but just on the ground, panting. And with that... combat will be over.
Alright, someone please tie him up. It will last 8 hours, but
We
You
need
know,
to do this
better safe than
quickly.
sorry.
All right.
He should answer any questions we ask truthfully, but given his reaction there, I think we may be limited on the amount of questions we can ask. If you catch my meaning.
How many
Maybe-
more camps are there?
Several. All across the beaches.
Barrow, maybe
All
we
across the
should
shoreline.
ask him- Maybe we should
Shoreline.
ask him where the center of operations on the continent is.
Where's your leader?
I don't know. He's... All I know is that he's leading some kind of mining. Heard stories of a treasure, so he's collecting work.
And if the mining,
Where are you sending your workers to then?
This camp was being set up to sell slaves of lesser strength to people
We need to ask
other
them where the mines
continents.
are.
Where's
Sounds like Butterfly's vision.
the mine?
I've never seen it myself, but somewhere near the center of the continent.
That's all I have for him. Anyone else?
And he just
We've got-
seems like he's in immense pain.
Let me think. Let me think.
Oh. Have you seen this woman? It'll be... Beryl pull out the family photo and show him the picture of the drow woman.
No, I haven't.
Of course. Anything else, anyone?
What was that knocking earlier? Well, actually, we wouldn't know. Where would that survivor have gone to?
To a camp up
The center
North.
there or not?
to get reinforcements, and
We have to-
We should probably move then.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
All right.
I think we need to report back first.
We're gonna have
and,
to
and
save
as he
these-
we
says
have
that, he
civilians.
lets out and seems to just crumple dead.
Well, we know they're cursed somehow. Maybe we could have been pertinent to ask about that, but like, what would he know?
Mhm.
I'm,
Alright,
I'm gonna search his body to see if he has a mark on him, a magical mark, similar to mine and Michael's.
All right. Feel free to roll investigation.
Investigation. That's an 18.
It's kind of well hidden behind a bunch of layers of armor and clothing and stuff, but once you and look, you look under one of his pits, and there it is, under the arm that was holding the hammer.
I'm not gonna try and decipher this. Does it look similar to my slave crest?
Similar, but a few parts on yours are slightly rounded, while on his they're jagged.
Well, he's doing that. I'm gonna pat the mark on my arm to let my.
It's also
parents
kind
know
of glowing
everything's
a little bit.
safe.
I'm gonna just mark down,
You said
like
glowing?
write it down on my
Yes, like
pad.
very faintly, but like the glowing is starting to wear off as he is
Well, as
a
he
corpse
said-
now.
As he said, reinforcements are coming. We need to get these people out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna
All
motion-
right.
We
We're
need to get out
free?
of here quickly. We'll take you somewhere safe.
Yes. You're free now. However, you're not out of danger yet, so we need to get you moving. We need to get moving. Is anyone sick or injured?
They all just kind of mumble about and like, no, we're fine.
Yes. If there's anything valuable here, we're free to take it.
I'm gonna see if I can't peer into the woods and to the north and see if I can see anything moving.
I'll start guiding them out as well.
I would
Alright.
go with them because I'm gonna be patting the mark on my arm to let my
Then know you're
parents
safe.
know that we're safe-ish.
All right, and then you got. All right, and then you'd be at this location right now. So, time for some hastily made rolls.
Hastily. All right.
I
gonna
didn't know
make-
you had third level spell slots already. That's impressive.
I'm the DM. I'm technically above level 20, but seriously, just
All right.
if you take
You
too
have
long
no
to decide
stat
what you're
block. That's
rolling.
how powerful you are.
Exactly.
Nature.
All right, roll nature.
Investigation.
All right, bear our.
So this is plus. Can I get some help? Wasn't that one?
Yeah, I'd say just unless someone else can give you advantage on nature, just let them roll something
Sorry.
else.
I mean,
For sure.
technically that's a 7.
Yep.
Because I get a +6 because I'm in the forest.
Gonna roll investigation if that's okay.
That's
I
fine.
have an
Roll.
idea as well.
All right, Michael rolled investigation. What check do you want to make?
I want to make a persuasion check to try to keep everyone calm. All these people we're traveling with.
That's
So
a
they don't
good
make a lot of
one. Roll
noise or
persuasion.
wander off or anything.
Roll persuasion.
It's a 14.
And then
14 on that one.
Percival and Butterfly. What checks do you want to make?
I guess just general perception check. Would that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. 15.
All right, and finally, Butterfly. What check do you want to do?
Okay. Why is that word so hard for me to say?
Animal handling?
Yes,
Yeah,
animal.
roll that
handling.
thing.
Yeah. Roll the thing. Yeah, roll the thing. Just roll the thing.
All right. And you all made your rolls with a minute to spare. Well, let's get moving. And I'll tell you if anything happens.
Cool.
Also, feel free to use the arrows to guide where you want to go.
Where is the
city?
place again?
It is right
it is
down
right
here.
Here.
Yep.
Probably try to head in a pretty straight line.
Yeah. Something like that or that.
And once you reach this point, I must prepare the map real quick.
Why is my line so weird?
Alright. And now I would like you all to place your tokens somewhere in the top area.
By the civilians.
Yeah, but like closer to the top of the and feel free to place yourselves how
I'll
you'd be
start, like behind them, making sure no one's getting left behind.
Yep. Butterfly, where'd you be?
Oh, there's two of him. There's two Percivals. We're fighting
Wait,
the
there's two of-
doppelganger.
Wait, there's two of me? Oh,
My
oops. I
spawn.
must have accidentally spawned a second token. That's my bad.
Alright. And then you would be in this positioning compared to the villagers?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You're all traveling. Oop, eh. Forward a space. When suddenly, bursting in from the side, where is it? Will be a big ol' hungry owlbear seeing a massive group of people. It lets out a mix between a roar and a screech. And then another owlbear will leap out.
Oh gosh, there's two of them.
And then another.
Getting out of hand. Oh, there's
Third.
another one. This is super getting out of hand. Uh-oh.
And now, guess what?
Oh.
Man, I literally cannot roll today.
This is what I would define as a situation.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to point out that our collective HP pool is no greater than
One of them?
70.
Uh-huh, and we have to defend people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe they're like 10th level sorcerers.
Doubtful.
How would they get them if they were 10th level sorcerers? I see a slight bit of issue with that logic.
And they rolled higher initiative than like all of us.
Mm,
I cannot
Yummy.
roll today.
yummy. This will be good.
Sure will.
But
Oh,
I do have
boy.
another cast of suggestion at least. That's the silver lining. I might be able to handle one of them.
Yes. Justin, they have people to understand you.
Oh, that's so true.
Yep. So like I could dissonant whisper them because they just have to be able to hear me. But
I mean, I have magic missile.
do we really want to poke the hungry owl guys?
They already know we're here.
Actually, it says no. There's no stipulation about them needing to understand you.
Is it?
No.
Yep. Alright, so now everyone rolled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh nope, I missed it.
Oh,
I was
okay.
speed reading.
Bruh! I gave you so much time!
No, he already.
He had to read all the rules for suggestion though, so
It's
that,
Got
like
it.
3 paragraphs.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
4 technically. That's fine. Plan B. Panic.
All right. So, has everyone rolled?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
I believe so.
All right. let
Well,
me-
butterfly.
Yeah, butterfly. Please roll.
Butterfly needs to.
Roll your initiative, butterfly. Butterfly.
Butterfly, you there?
Butterfly.
They're muted, so.
Oh, sorry.
Roll for initiative.
Listen, I have to do something real quick. I do apologize.
All right. Guess I'll roll initiative for you.
I was gonna. Sorry,
Oh.
I was going to do it.
All right. Perfect. You rolled. And now I'll sort.
Oh, God.
Person initiative.
Oh, great.
All right, butterfly. Do your thing.
Oh. So, I don't know what I can do.
I'm gonna be real, Chief. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
I don't know how we're gonna
Owlbears
survive.
Usually have like
Owls
Exactly. I think
survive.
we're all gonna be dead.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
We could
Welcome
always
back,
just
Cheetos.
run
You're welcome-
and
you
use
returned
the
to
hostages
Owlbears.
as bait.
Nah.
Yeah. Do we do anything or do we just run now?
You have a
I
fly
think
speed. You can at least survive.
I mean, yeah, I can fly.
I think
forgot about
I
that.
think that our best option is to just run.
I feel like fighting these things. They're
You
gonna.
know that-
they're just gonna kill
You
us
know
all.
the typical advice about surviving a bear? You can't outrun the
don't
bear,
run.
but you just have to outrun someone slower than you.
Nah. Meanwhile, T-Dos in chat. What a hoot.
Agreed. I think the answer here is good luck. But yeah. It's oh, it's Butterfly's turn.
What are your first?
What are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I still
Butterfly?
don't know. I really don't. I really
mean,
don't know what I'm gonna do.
What would your character do right now when seeing 3 owlbears and you gotta protect some peoples?
I mean, she can't do much, can she?
I mean,
You could fly over them and cast Sacred Flame until they're dead.
true.
Do I even have that?
You should.
Probably have Sacred Flame. You're a cleric, right? Clerics get
Uh,
Sacred
Spare the
Flame
dying.
usually.
Oh,
Or Toll
she
the
is-
Dead. Toll
Or
the Dead works too.
yeah.
Toll the
yeah,
Dead
that's
works
true.
too.
Toll the Dead does work. So do I walk up to them and do Toll the Dead, or
No,
can
it's a
I-
you-
range. It's
yeah,
a
you-
range
It's
spell.
like
Away.
it's at range,
Yeah,
so
you can
just
fly up.
away.
Yep, you can fly
and
up
then at
and
least
fire.
you will survive this. Oh.
Okay, so I can fly up and then I do things. Yes, do
Yes.
things.
Cast that fairy fire.
Toll of the
Or Toll the Dead.
Toll
Whatever.
the Dead.
where's that?
Spells well.
So it's going to be under
Sorry.
spells cantrip.
Yep.
Sorry. I've never I don't think I cast that spell yet for some reason.
Fair enough.
So I just. Cool. What? It says
Just click on
is
the.
the target
Uh,
missing any
the-
hit points?
Just
on
say
the
no.
CT.
Yeah, it's
Say
gonna
no.
ask that every time
Mhm.
yeah.
because it does more damage if they are.
Yep.
Okay, I rolled.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. Miss. And I'm assuming it's a center
Oh.
one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And that one will take some damage. And that's all, Fairy? And Butterfly?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
And then, it is now your turn. Wait a minute. No. It's not. Out from the trees.
The heck is this?
All elves.
Yes, we were followed.
Boom.
The
You were
scouts were probably
followed
sent out.
by allies.
Yeah, we
And now,
close to
they
that.
are all going to engage. All getting in positions. And let's start with the left one, shall we? Pacha! That'll be 1 hit and 1 miss. Dealing a total of 8 damage. And then we'll do this one next. That'll be 2 hits. For a total of 13 damage. And finally in the center one, 3 attacks. Ooh, that's a crit at the end. So 2 regular attacks
Nice, nice.
for a total of 17 plus an additional 13. This one is definitely bloodied. And then from behind, two more will hop down and help protect. Alright, now it's your turn, Percival.
Whew.
Okay.
You're not alone in this.
So, shooting this owl bear right here
Alright.
with a magic missile. First, I gotta roll that D100, see if stuff happens. Ta. Oh, that's the Chaos Surge. Here
Chaos!
we go.
Chaos!
You are directly adjacent to the people we are trying to save, so this
Yep.
is gonna be great.
Okay, I forget. What do I roll for this?
A D100.
Where's that table? I roll another D100?
Yes.
That is a 12.
Result 12. Let me find it. I believe I pinned it. Yep. So number 12 on the
Oh, now I
table
know.
is... A giant hand manifests out of nowhere, a la Master Hand, and in one fell swoop, slaps you and the target.
Huh?
You heard me.
Okay, I guess I'm getting
Master
smacked
Hand
in the
is
face
here.
then.
Both the target and you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then,
Okay, so I'm gonna be in a bit of a pickle.
and also both you and the target fall prone.
What's
Oh,
the
boy.
damage?
So wait, we're just knocked prone.
Yep, knocked prone, and you will also take
10 damage. 5 million damage.
8 damage both.
Okay.
But yeah, now you gotta cast, and now your spell goes through.
No, I thought the Chaos Surge replaced the spell.
Oh, let me double check.
I could be entirely wrong on that.
It's wild magic, it just goes along with it.
Yeah, it goes along with it. So.
Okay, so 3d4s.
Yep.
3, 5, 9.
All right. 9 damage. And I believe that just barely bloodies it.
Okay.
And now it's time for the owlbears to strike. And now each of the owlbears are going to attack the enemy closest to the center group with 2 attacks. First, the left one. Hacha! That'll be 1 hit and 1 miss. And the owlbear will then deal 12 damage to this rogue up front. And now for this owlbear. He will make 2 attacks as well. Both will miss. And finally, center owlbear attacking the one closest to it. 1 hit, and that'll be a total of another 12 damage, but on a different guy.
How are they taking that?
The 2 that got hit do not look happy. Actually, I'll just mark it because you don't have their HPs. They got bloodied.
Okay.
And now, go, Borrow!
I'm gonna look behind me and I'm just gonna go to everybody. Stay right there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna help out with fighting this one.
Yep. Also, because if you move one, if you go here instead, that'll be flanking.
Oh, flanking. Ooh.
Flanking.
All right. Now it's Dread Ambusher time. So, first attack. 11 to hit.
All right. That
I'm assuming
will.
that doesn't hit.
Yeah, it does not hit.
I still get the extra attack.
Yep.
I only did 1.
Oh.
on. 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, this will be 1d6 plus 3 plus 8. Or 1d8. So it'll be that.
All right.
And then that. So 4, that'll be 9 piercing damage.
Owlbear takes the hit and is not pleased.
And then finally, offhand attack, which will be my bonus action. That is an 18 to hit.
Yes, that.
I'm assuming that hit. Yeah. Another
Yeah.
d6 damage, 1 more damage.
One.
Yeah, 1. It counts, right?
Sounds to be like
It
that.
counts. It's damage.
That's all I got.
All right. Nick West.
Which of these owlbears looking the roughest?
The roughest
Yeah,
is
it's
the
hard to
center
tell.
one because he's been taken. He took 3 hits last turn, and they were all meaty ones, while this guy just barely entered bloodied.
Second level magic missile.
Pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew.
No max damage. In fact, only 2 above 1. But still, that's 10 damage.
All right. 10 damage. Boom 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 boom.
That's all she wrote.
Owlbear is not having a good time.
I'll get in front of them here.
Seeing you move to the front, these 2 will just instinctively take the rear guard.
Take up the rear.
Yep. All right. Michael, your allies are helping you. Time to help them help you.
Okay. Probably gonna move forward a little bit. That's 2 squares. And then going to look over at this one, and I'm going to kind of screech at it.
All right.
And cast Dissonant Whispers if I can get a Wisdom save, DC 13.
DC 13 whiz. Note: owlbears are notoriously unsmart. Oh wait, actually, never mind. They have whiz. That one it succeeds.
Okay.
Silvery barbs onto that guy.
Nice.
Roll that save. I'm giving that advantage to our good friend Barrow, and you can make an attack as well immediately.
Immediately?
No,
Yeah.
it fails.
Don't forget about my bunny combo.
Yep.
Funny combo. 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
DC 13.
It's with advantage as well.
Yeah, so roll for
It
the
already
crit just
did.
in case.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case.
No.
Wrong one.
Another 8 piercing damage.
Ah, well.
All right. 8 plus 13. That'll definitely put her into the bloodied zone.
And now she has to use her reaction to run as far away with her movement speed as she can.
That's
All
3
attacks of
opportunity attacks.
right?
Yep.
No, 2, because it
Oh, 2.
takes my
Technically,
reaction.
reaction is
Oh
gone.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So 2
Yeah.
opportunity attacks. Rogues will make their attacks. Chala. That'll be 1 hit. For a total of 5 damage. And we'll just say it's like bearish, because running out of map.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will end my turn.
Alright. The citizens are just huddling in fear. Top of the order!
All right.
Butterfly! Top of the order! Butterfly!
Butterfly.
My butter be so fly! It's your turn.
Okay, what is the situation?
The situation is a bunch of the elves dropped in and are helping out now.
Okay. So the people in black are helpful?
Yep.
Yes, they are friends.
This makes me think of the meme of you see a group of dark hooded figures in the forest.
They stabbed the owlbears for you.
I'd like to make an active perception check. Natural 20. Let's go.
Alright. So we have reinforcements now. What's the plan?
I don't know what I can do.
You can do plenty of
You
things.
could cast Toll the Dead.
Yeah, Toll the Dead would definitely be good now that they have damage on them.
Sure.
Alright. Roll the toll.
I'm rolling. Takes a while for me to roll, I'm sorry.
It's all good. Alright. Oh, wait, actually, you're supposed to roll the D12 version.
What do you mean?
It has damage, so
have
you say, is it damage? You say yes, and then it'll roll a
Oh,
D12 instead
Sorry,
of D8.
did I roll the wrong one?
Yeah, you
I
rolled
do
the wrong one.
apologize.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter because it rolled a nat 20 on its save. Oops. And anything else, Butterfly?
No, thank you.
All right. Rogue time. Oh, wrong one. These two are going to flank over here. And then the myriad of slashes will commence again. Hacha! That'll be 1 hit. For a total of 3 damage. Then over here, We got 1 hit for a total of 8 damage. And finally, 3 slashes over here for a total of 2 hits, which will deal 11 damage. And then this bear is down. All right. Do your stuff, Percival.
All right, so
Actually, at this fall,
Al will.
these two are going to start just charging over here to help their compatriots. Now it's your turn, sorry.
I'm gonna fire Eldritch Blast at this one because the other one's prone, and actually wait. I'm prone. I have to get up with half movement.
Yep.
And then I'll fire.
Nice.
11. Does that hit?
11
I
will not hit.
imagine not.
It will not.
Okay, that's my turn.
And now for the owlbears. I forgot, this one needs to gear it up. What? And now it's going to attack the one in front of it again. Twice. That'll be 2 misses. And then this owlbear is going to swipe at the one that it hit already. And that'll be 2 misses. These owlbears are straight up not having a good time. And then Barrow!
You know, casual things. 5,
Casual
10,
things.
15, 20, 25. 2 attacks. Main hand attack. A whopping 8 to hit. Doesn't hit.
Miss.
Offhand attack. A whopping 11 to hit. I'm assuming that misses.
Miss.
Let's go.
Both miss.
That's all she
unfortunate.
wrote.
Alright. Nick
That's all she
West.
Yeah. Seeing the situation, that's pretty under control. That's pretty under control.
And those are the only 2 that
You
are
know, why
left.
not throw our hat in the ring here? We're just gonna do. They're kind of dummy, right?
Yeah, the owlbears are kind of dummy.
So Mind Sliver, intelligence saving throw.
Yep. Hacha! And even with
I mean,
a
they could succeed.
-4
That'd be
to
pretty crazy.
int, it'll succeed.
All right, that's a
Wow.
classic. That's fine. We're missing out on 3 damage, so
Yep.
that's all right. That's all, by the way.
Alright, Bubbity Boo. It's time for Michael the Goo.
I know. I'm trying to think. Because I don't want to have to keep doing all of these wisdom saves since they're wise.
Yep.
But I also can't put the elves to sleep. What do I do?
Why would you put the elves to sleep?
He
Aren't
wants the
they our
owlbear to
allies?
sleep. He wants the owlbear to sleep.
Fun part about
Wait,
elves.
Wait, elves can't be put to
They
sleep
can't be put to sleep because
because they're elves,
I'm gonna.
or they have advantage on saving throws. Oh, wait,
they
no,
can't
they're
be
immune to
sleep.
magical
They're
sleep
infested.
effects.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put this one to sleep because he's.
Yeah, it's immune.
You're immune, right, Barrow?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll your health dice.
That's weird. It should have
Strange. Just roll the 5d8.
Yeah, that's odd.
I think you can hit the 5d8 on roll 20 in order to roll it.
That's what I hit, and it didn't roll it. It just brought the spell thing up.
That's weird.
Roll
Alright.
20 to put to sleep.
I am sorry to say. It's asleep.
And then I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Alright. Less afeared, but still afeared. Alrighty. Top of the order, Butterfly. There's only one that's still attacking, and it's this one. What you gonna do?
Oh no, I butterfly will.
Told the
Yeah.
dead.
Told it in?
Told it. Yes.
Told it
thank you,
in!
random stranger.
I have a name, you know.
Random stranger in the woods just shouting, "Told today!" I can imagine that, like, just like
Yeah,
someone
thank
in
you,
the
God.
random woods.
The heavens part.
Wait,
Use told. Wait, no. The heavens part. Use told the dead.
You start all of the dead.
All right, let's
I
see.
used to
That's
told the
a
dead.
good damage roll. Let's see how I roll.
Uh-oh.
Massive damage.
Ooh.
And with this,
Very nice, very nice.
He did.
he did.
Rest in peace.
Well, we still got.
And that
54
is
seconds.
game. And now, let us go back to the map.
Yeah, I'll keep guiding them.
At this from this point forward, you'll have the rest of the scouts help get everyone back nice and safely.
As in, we still have to make the rolls, but we'll have advantage.
No, as in,
No rolls needed.
yeah.
Let's go.
And they blind, as per their tradition. Once they reach a certain point, they blindfold everyone, the strangers included, and guide everyone to the place. And with that, you have saved 5 slaves.
I'm just mentally realizing that keen mind would be really hilarious to have in this context.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I know which way is north, and thus I know which direction we're going. That would be silly.
Yep.
You know what's the sad thing?
But do you know which
What?
directions to go
I-
to avoid the scouts?
I have blind sight.
That is very funny.
We already know you can find your way back.
Huh?
We already know, Barrow, that you know how to get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're just blindfolding you to make everybody not feel as bad.
Yep.
Oh, sure. Even though I still can see.
Yep, for sure.
At least, so, isn't blind sight like, or the blind fighting style like 10 feet or something like that?
Sure is, but 10 feet's all you need.
Yes, sir.
It's better than 0.
Yes, sir. But yeah, for now, the people are just confused and delighted to be here. And everything is calm.
It's like 4 in the morning. It's time to go to bed.
No, it's like
Correct.
7 a.m.
Well,
It's like
yeah, somewhere between 4 and 7.
we're
But
literally
yeah,
gonna
for
go back
now,
to the inn and fall
you
asleep.
can all go back to the
Mhm.
inn and take your sleep and enjoy your nice long rest. And now I have good news and bad news. Which
Oh,
would you
lovely.
like first?
Oh no.
Good news.
I like good news. Let's
No,
get
I
the
like
good
bad news first.
Well, the good news is probably something like XP.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
probably
Probably.
Level up would be rad too.
Mm-hmm.
A level up would be nice
No,
right
the bad
about
news
now.
is that we're ending, and the good news is we're not going to continue till next 2 weeks from now.
Did she get it right? I'm gonna take a deafening silence
Level up.
as a yes.
Yep, I'm gonna take that
Level
definitely
up.
signs as a yes.
Level
Oh
up.
my god. I was correct.
I just had
bad
to
news is that
I
we're
had to
ending.
I had to have you
The
guys
good news
tense
is
up.
that we're gonna
Yep,
continue
the
in
bad
2
news
weeks.
is, as you wake up, the one of the soldiers comes to you and says, "The king requests to see your group again."
Mm.
Oh boy.
And that's where we're ending off
Oh
stream.
boy.
Hey.
Hey.
I had to give you a cliffhanger.
Feature creeping, right? Well,
Was that?
we still have feature creep, right?
Yes, we still have feature creep. You may
for
you may
ABSI,
get both an
yeah.
ABSI and a feat. Butterfly, I'll help you. I'll help you with that. Actually, we should all help you with that because the amount of feats in this game are a lot.
Mhm.
You think this is bad? Try Pathfinder. Pathfinder has like a crazy number of feats, but like
I
the
believe
thing
it.
about Pathfinder is the feats are actually really navigable, so it's actually not as bad as it sounds when I like most of it is like you only qualify for a subset of the large amount of feats because you have like class feats, racial feats, and general feats.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff, all. But for now, we will do the team will do our level ups off stream. Good night, T-DOS, and I think I'll say good night to chat as well. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you want to support me outside the stream, I do have a Twitter and a Discord. Great places to be. No one way to support your favorite streamer though is to follow and subscribe if you can. Additionally, I'll be back on Monday for some more Persona 5 Royale. And then, if everyone's still available, Tuesday will be more Pokemon Scarlet Violet 4-Way Soul Link in the Indigo Disc, which is super duper cool. And also, I think that's about it for now. Yeah, they just thank you all my lovely players who are in this campaign.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you, lovely
Yeah, no problem.
chat, for enjoying these D&D streams. Thank you all so
We'll
much.
see you in 2 weeks.
Well, D&D will see you in 2 weeks. But
Yes,
I'll
D&D
see you
will
on
see you in 2
Monday.
weeks.
And until next time, may your rolls always be well. Farewell!
Bye, chat.